Hello, everyone. It's Coffee,
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Champion Killer, and
and
today
today
we're going to
we're
be
going to
bringing
be
you
bringing you
Savage
Worlds,
Worlds,
a
a
wintergreen
winter-green
apocalypse.
apocalypse.
Let's
Started.
get this started. Welcome back, everyone. And you all last left off amongst the celebration. Currently, you are on day 0, turning into day 1 at 6 p.m. And you had all decided to stay. And the dot of the 6th, a swarm that covered the sky and nano-looking bots seemed to almost at first come straight at you like a tidal wave, only to have an invisible barrier stop them from continuing forth and starting to go over the entire metropolis dome sky as a whole. With that, shortly after, a virtual imagery of the sky kicks in so that you could forget the fact that you're inside of a nano swarm weather report thing. And that is where we will start today's session. That you all are, after witnessing that, ready to explore.
Right.
And let's bring you to.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Super fun. Okay.
You all are here. Your ship is off view behind you.
We're like in the middle
Your
of some kind
entrance,
of highway. Is that what that is?
it's more like a walkway, yes, but this right here is the kiosk that you were dealing with yesterday.
Ah. Ah.
You
Out
have
of all
a
these
way.
ships that are, oh, go ahead.
So you're aware, none of these are ships that you're seeing. These are building attachments. This is a floating hover barge. The little blue dots are interaction locations that are of interest. If you were to go back to your ship, that's the current dot that you're at. It's behind the. It's off scene, is what I'm trying to get at.
Gotcha.
Where the rest of the things are parked. To note, like I said, those mountains that you're seeing is a virtual post being displayed over the dome that you saw the swarm coming in and just bouncing over the the dome, kind of like a wave, and it came and then enveloped you in water, but it was a sea of nano swarms, nanobots. And they turned on a virtual screen so you have a pleasant background, basically. And now I will zoom you in. What was your question?
I was saying, our ships here, I think it was so.
Repeat that one more time.
Something about ships.
I was gonna say out of the ships that we can see, but then you said these weren't ships.
Correct.
Because I was gonna make the joke, okay, which one is the best ship, and let's go hijack it.
Yeah, see, the building's attached. You can't see the entrance here, but it's attached to the building in the background. There's your kiosk. You all are here. And this is going, and this will represent who you are, your team token.
Hey, split the party.
You have right from here, you have a few different directions of interest. You have the kiosk, the vessel, the vessel that's over here attached, there's over here a way in to as well, and then there's this direction, which yeah,
Huh?
you're unsure of what those locations are. They're just of interest at the moment.
Blue dot next to us is our ship.
Yeah, the blue dot next to you leads off screen to your ship.
Okay.
And so if you're ever at your ship, this is where I'll bring you to, is this map and this location. This is your starting location.
Okay. Well,
Do you all want to travel to
Oh,
the
I think-
kiosk?
Yep. Because I need to
I
ask you a
will.
very important question.
It seems like almost everybody the place is vacating out, by the way. There's less and less people. All right, as you all arrive to the kiosk, you see a sign posted in a window, Pleasure Museum open on day 3.
I'm sorry. Pleasure
Well, that doesn't sound
Museum?
ominous.
yeah. I caught it.
Yeah,
Pleasure
I caught that.
Museum open on day 3. So as we're talking from henceforth, today from 6 p.m. till 6 p.m. the next day is all day 1. At the end of this session, day 1 will end. Wherever you guys are.
I mean, obviously that means the next session we have to end near that, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. If we get stuck into something that drags out and drags out, it's just know that to expect that we'll be playing day 1 this entire session. There is no fast forward button. You all have a
Can I go
lot
back
to
to the
explore.
ship and sleep?
Yes, you
the
may.
entire day?
And when you wake up, it will still be day 1.
Huh?
And you could sleep for days and still wake up and it be day 1.
Sweet.
I don't like that.
It's Groundhog's Day.
That's weird. Okay. That's creepy.
Well, I'm gonna go up to the
Well, if
terminal
you
that we
all
hacked.
actually go to try that, I will be I'll deal with that. That was a joke. That's one of those poking the players. Please play. No.
Like,
Well, I know we gotta
an
keep.
adult talking to a kid. You need to
Yeah.
eat that. If it's not, you don't eat it now. It's gonna be the next meal.
Yep.
And your next meal, and your next meal.
Yeah,
To note, because I
The
know
very
this
next-
question. Oh, go ahead.
go for it.
Oh no. To note, most of your questions about time. I'm going to drop nuggets throughout this entire session of day 1, and you'll get to understand what's going on. So just at the moment, you all have left your ship as together, and you're at the kiosk at the moment. And like I said, this direction looks like there's a rent-a-craft. This direction is I'm sorry, backwards. This direction's the Pleasure Palace Museum. It's open on day 3, and it just says open day 3. Over here is a taxi rental service. Oh, sorry, tinnitus just kicked in, ringing in the ear, really bad. Whew. All right, the DM's tuned back in. And over this direction seems like it's heading towards a train.
I just know I want to keep Kelly kind of safeguarded.
But, you know,
wanna
I need
keep
to
Kelly
do
in a
this a
bubble.
little bit. Let me do
Yeah,
this
I
a
want-
little bit.
I want to go up to the kiosk that we hacked and ask it,
Okay.
how do you make money?
Okay, so let me try that again because I don't know if you can see my clicks. That's the pleasure. This is the train over here, and over here is what looks like a rental service for vehicles.
Oh, I'm glad you specified for vehicles.
For vehicles. All right, you get back over to the kiosk, and
I was gonna say, Kelly, I know how to make
Yeah.
money.
yeah,
Yeah, I wonder how much we can get for you.
we're at the kiosk.
I'm going to ask it, how do you make money?
Before the minute you begin and you hit enter, an ad pops up.
Oh, this is the one that's hacked, so it wouldn't play ads, or we could skip them.
Right. I gotcha. I know. Okay, so it's the one that's hacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even worse, it brings up an ad, and then it's not playing, and then you see that it's linked ad after ad after ad after ad after ad. And it's not actually playing, it's just showing you like the programming loop would go straight into playing the same ad over and over.
Oh, you broke this one. Is there another
Yeah.
terminal close
Starting
by?
makes it sound like it. Yeah, it's broke. We hacked it, and our hack got broken.
Why do everyone keeps saying we?
Well, you did. You hacked.
Oh, he wasn't trying to blame you. But fine.
Like, well, normally this doesn't happen because that's not how hacking works, but you know, stuff happens, I guess.
They might have tried fixing it and made it worse, so you never know.
Roll
gonna
a
go to
hacking
another-
check, champ. I mean, mind you, there's 3 screens on it, yes, but roll a hacking check on that.
Can I assist him
Not really.
with engineering?
If he lets you.
He doesn't need it. He's that
Yeah,
awesome.
it doesn't look broken. You look at it and it looks like the coded answer is to just play an infinite loop of ads to that question.
Where's the ad?
How do you make money?
I look over and I go, oh, we're generating ad revenue. We're literally printing money at a exponentially slow rate.
We watch these ads, eventually we'll make some money.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Oh, cool.
So if you want to sit here all day and press this button, by all means. And I get up from the chair. Is there a chair? I just move away from the kiosk. I don't care if there's a chair. I move away from the kiosk and I like kind of gesture like you can stand here all day.
I got a better idea. Can't you write a program?
Kind of
That
look
does
around.
fits
Does
ad.
anyone see us messing with this kiosk at the moment?
They didn't
Um,
care when you hacked it.
Roll a notice check.
An 8.
Underneath the museum, over in this direction, up underneath it,
Mm-hmm.
you see an orc that is just staring at y'all because his booth is faced that direction. And above it, it says money exchange. Aside from that, nobody's even around
Okay,
really
cool.
good.
So
Kind of?
I turn around to Kelly and I go, yes, I can. And that's what I'm gonna be doing. I got a 5.
All right, what were you doing with your language?
I
yeah,
am
that's
I
it.
am making
Programming.
a program to generate us money by continuously watching the ads for us. Like no one has to
You
sit here and
find
do that.
you find a loophole in the algorithm, and it says attached to a thumbprint.
Oh my god! I can I look at Harley and I go, Harley, I need your thumb.
God damn it.
Mary.
Or
Alright.
Mary, yeah.
Alright, Lord, put my thumb on there.
All right. It says, and then the program looks like it registered. It could be your guess, but it looks like it did it. And then it's just watching an ad. The ad started to play, and then you minimize the program to connect to viewer. So it thinks that there's someone in front of the kiosk watching ads now.
Okay. Woo!
I turn around and I go, alright, we're good to go. Teamwork. And I walk away from the
only thing-
kiosk.
And the only thing will happen is if someone comes up to this kiosk next, and they figure it out, it might take a while before someone unfucks the program, basically. So some engineer has to come fix it now. Because it's going to keep doing it.
Okay.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I walk away from the kiosk. I'm like, we're good to go, guys. Let's go look at stuff.
As you put everything back and you unhatch your data pad, and the orc is just like watching, just staring at you, watching this. But that's it. And the screen goes back to normal because it's running in the background.
Very nice job, sir.
Yeah, maybe by tomorrow we'll have a penny or something, whatever.
Whatever rate it gets. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically Bitcoin mining. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crap. I gotta look. Does the
Do we have any money available besides these teeth?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go be
Like, pick up
adventurous
some
and
dirt
go.
and say this is money.
I walk over to the orc and I'm walking in the direction of where that orc is. Because I seen
Okay.
money exchange.
You get over to the money exchange. There's let's see. It's a little crowded over here, like because you go. He could see you from his booth over here, in this section. Like when you go down the little pathway, there's like a little stairs that go down to the bottom level and jut into there. And there, as you can see, there's a bunch of people down in there at the bottom of it. And there's a lot of people which you can't see up inside of here, and it opens up into a foyer area. And let me pull up the image. And his booth just happened to be facing down the street and could see that kiosk in the distance, and he's just watching it. And so your first thing is like, yeah, you could see the orc, but there's no way he knows what the hell you were doing. Is the first thing that goes through your thing. And
I'm gonna go hop in line. I don't know if he'll understand me.
hold on.
If nothing else, we can just rob him and take all his money.
All right. It should be showing you just a picture right now, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Like I said, he's sitting there and it says money exchange. And the booth is obviously, he's sitting on 2 stools because he's just too big for the thing. And along the side of it, there's face prints, thumb prints, right, facial recognitions. There's bunch of what looks like money exchange services, ATMs and everything right there.
Oh, let's see if we have any money from someplace.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over and at least say hi and see if he even understands me. So,
He looks at you and he's like, "Hello."
yoo-hoo! Doesn't understand.
You got a nice replica
Well,
with
everybody-
you.
Everybody
How
can
is that
understand us
possible?
because of the mushrooms we had.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about those
Oh
little
yeah,
mushrooms.
we're all high on shrooms. I forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I forgot about those little mushrooms.
Yes, when you eat a fungal rot, everybody knows what you say.
I'm here
I
to
don't know
check
if you
my
heard
balance.
me. Oh. And he turns and he faces Champ's character because he's holding a data pad. You got a good replica here. Taught at the dock.
Mm.
I pull out my light gun and point it at his head. I am not a fucking replica.
Oh, you got it. Is this a synthoid or you gotta make it
I'll
look
pull the
good?
trigger next to his head, not shooting him.
Huh! You can tell it to stop firing now.
I look at Kelly.
Oh,
I look
It's
at Kelly.
sizzling home.
I look at Kelly and I go, fuck.
I'm gonna shoot his head.
I look at Kelly and I go, so this isn't a replica. This is the real thing. This is what the replicas
All
are
of a
made
sudden,
after.
somebody comes right behind you, and before you could, it cuts you off before you could say anything, and sticks a something sharp into your side, and says, "Say that.
What did it say?
Don't say that." Like something just is in a now. What you all see is a hooded, cloaked figure just showed up in the middle of your little squad, like out of nowhere, and has got a dagger, a sharp pointing thing in your side right now, Champ. Saying, "Don't say that. Don't say anything."
I look over at Kelly and I go, Kelly, we have a fly in the punch bowl, and I wink at her.
Kelly, do you turn around from shooting your gun?
Oh yeah, she's not looking at me, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at him.
Mary can see you, and Dave can see you.
I'm trying to figure out exactly where and how this little thing and what.
Like 1 minute
Yeah,
there
I'm
was
gonna turn
nobody
to look
there.
at him.
Next minute she's in front of Mary stabbing Champ's character, and Dave's to the right, and you're like,
All right, everybody freeze for a second. Calm down.
and she reaches up underneath and pulls out a card and hands it to Champ. Take this. Find me later.
I'm gonna look at.
Take the card
Remember.
and I look at it. What do I see?
It's coordinates It's like a greeting card, and
Oh,
and it just has coordinates
fantastic.
on it.
I go, Kelly, I know I'm one for coding, but this code doesn't look like anything I've seen before. And I put it in front of your face.
A little bit of the dagger bleeds onto you, because like you're reaching.
I don't care.
I'm not.
Right
okay
when you
with
go to
this.
do that, though, all of a sudden, Mary, what you see is her starting to turn into steam. Before you started realizing, roll me a notice check. I need Mary to roll me a notice check.
Hold on. It's coming.
When I get the card shoved in my face, I'm gonna turn to look at him.
No, not look at me. Look at the card, Kelly. I don't understand this. And I put it back in her face.
I as you're turning around and the card's gonna wave in your face, and you and Dave's starting to go like, "What the fuck?" And Mary's starting to look at it. She starts to turn into steam, or at least what you. Yeah, she turns into steam.
You had one
And-
job, Mary. You had one freaking job.
Can't see shit.
and runs off into the crowd.
Nobody has a freaking Benny, do they? Oh.
He has 6.
Mary has
There's
6?
a Benny.
Yeah. Fuck this.
Here's a Benny.
I'm gotta figure out how to do it again. Hang on. Where is my little doodad? I didn't want to do that many.
Good lord.
I didn't mean to do that.
Well, you might
my
have
God.
to. Just roll your notice check again. You might have to use it a second time anyways.
Cursed.
Okay, you don't. Okay.
Okay, so we'll get you back your Benny. You should be at 5. Let me write that down. Okay, good.
That's fine.
Well, what am I talking about? It's in the recording. If I ever have to go back, I'll check it in the video. Moving on. So you re-rolled. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
dimensions.
Oh my
Fourth
god.
walls. Anyhow, it took you a second. You realized that it wasn't steam. It was kind of like flickering of the coat, and it kind of did this predator-looking effect as it slowly turned invisible and dashed out from underneath you guys and off into the crowd.
So it did nothing. Okay.
You saw it. You know that it didn't turn into steam.
Okay. All right. What's the card? What the coordinates on the card? How do we find it? Is there a map or something nearby?
It just has it's like a calling card. It just says coordinates on it though. It just
Okay.
says coordinates, and then it has a bunch of coordinates, and it's got a digital coding that
Okay.
probably could be uploaded.
All right. Now back to Mr. Orky Man here.
Did you
We
just say
would like to
Orky
know-
Man?
Name's Luke.
Okay. We just would like to know where we are in the amount of money we have current.
Well,
Can you help us figure
put
that
your
out?
hand up on the thing, and it'll tell you how much you've earned, what you were worth.
What my
Really?
I'm gonna put my hand up on the thing.
Not you, Kelly.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. It's It doesn't have fingerprints, does it? Did you hack this Synthoid to have fingerprints?
I look at him and I go, well, I wanted to make it as realistic as possible. Now,
Well,
they're not real, but it makes them look like they are.
It's a good thing that we have the anti-biometrics. I'm sorry, but all human replicated DNA won't be biometrically put in here anyway, so I wonder who you got for a hand.
Oh, it's just some creature we killed and kind of taped its skin together. You know, just weird stuff. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you want to see my replica? I know it's early. We usually take this out on the 4th.
I kind of shrug. Why not?
Oh, okay. He pulls out. There's like this little like stick figure looking straws and put together. And my human replica. I noticed the detail. Got the straws burned just right in there. I like it.
And I'm like, yes, but can your replica do this? And I look at Kelly and I just kind of like nudge her.
Wait.
I'm going
Oh.
to kill you.
Oh, it has a most. Did you put it's sentient-ish?
Oh,
Ah,
yes,
dude.
yes, it has the most advanced brain processor you can
Whoa.
have.
Well, I put a little place where I could put a chip in mine, but I haven't gotten the programming to work.
Oh, no, this is much better. It's an actual brain that can learn and comprehend things with a comprehensive CPU core. My own design.
You're gonna have to talk to Dorf or something. This is my replica. I can see the similarities. Thank you.
You know, like in
I'm
anime,
proud
they
of
have that
mine,
big,
too.
they have that big hashtag symbol on their forehead. Kelly's has got one 4 times as big.
Oh,
And
shoot.
it's like, I'm really proud of him.
I'm like, Mary, try your fingerprint.
Oh, mine. Put mine up there.
All right. He lets your hand get close enough to push the thing because he was swatting away ties. Don't stop with the joke. And Mary puts her thing, and it reads wherever I stuck the journal.
1 million teeth.
0.0000000000001 of teeth.
There it is. A register comes up and it says biometric scan, blah blah, and a lot of these little codes and stuff, and then it says 130 Sororian credits.
I turn to the orc and I go, I'm not really one for currency. Is that a lot or is that barely anything?
And then as she's holding it, goes 131.
I'm like, Mary, you can stop holding it.
130.
Pulls it up. He's like, well, the conversion rate is 10 teeth to the solar credit. So you gotta.
I turned.
First, you gotta turn the story in. And he just.
I turned to Kelly and I'm like, it's okay. My replica can compute all of this for us. Don't worry. And I say thank you for your services, and I walk off, and I like take Kelly with me, and I'm like, come on, let's go.
I'm going to kill you.
You need your money to get into town. We don't accept.
No. When he says that, I like stop and turn for just a moment. Yeah.
Oh.
What was that?
What? You need to change your credits in to get Solarian for the whole when you go past the border. They don't accept teeth.
I go back to him. Okay, so how do we go about doing that?
But just telling you, Saurians have skull coins, but it's about 10 Solarian to the coin, which means 130 is 1,300 Solarians, which if you needed to turn it into teeth, it would be 13,000 teeth. But you only need teeth get here. When you get your car or to go play human in the city like the rest of us, you need Solarian. It's a celebration.
So do we have Solarian? I'm.
Oh, I could give you Solarian. That's not a problem.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Unless
Give
you
us
want to transfer over.
just I don't know, 5 of the stuff that we already have. That should suffice,
Oh, 5 of. Oh,
right?
yeah. And he turns and he grabs a credit reader, and it looks kind of like a metallic, thumb printed credit card made of metal that doesn't hold imagery until you hold it, and then images pop up on it and then disappear. So it just keeps all of the numbers blank until being used. And he pulls one down and taps the surface. Like you're going to need at least 100 Solarians to if you're like any of the other Saurians. They're kind of very. They don't spend much money.
Okay, yeah. So let's do that then.
Yeah, for the cheaper living, you need about 100 solar credits per person. If you're just trying to be frugal.
That's all. We're good. We're gonna be frugal for now.
So remember this, Mary. You have 130 Saurian credits. You've transferred over what would be 10 Saurian credits into Solarian credits for your card, and you have 100, basically $100. And you'll find that the equivalency would be like carrying around $100 today in today's economy. Is the best way to place it.
So how many credits did we turn from Saurian to Solarian?
1 for 10.
1 to
So-
10. Okay, so
Yeah.
our
1 to 10
so 1 Saurian to 10
equals Solarian.
Solari.
Okay, there we go.
Solar credits.
So
Yes.
we have 10 of them.
Yes.
I can't spell.
And he's saying that we need about
can-
100 per person of the
Well, yeah.
Solarian.
To live at minimal standards. Yes.
Yeah.
During the
One Sororian.
Do I see any other money changers around besides this one?
no.
10.
There's 2 closed booths, and they look like they had better exchange rates, and this is the one that's left open.
Of course.
Oh, my Lana. So, 1.
So you have 130. You
Solarian.
gave up 10 to turn it into Solarian. So that's 120 turned into 10. I'm going to help you this once because that's part of the nightmare.
So 120 turned into 10?
130. She took away 10 of it.
So we have
She has
120
120
still. Yeah.
Mary has 121 Sororian coins, credits, still on her account. She's
I mean, we're literally
converted
printing money at this
10.
moment, so I really don't care how much money we have. I'm
Yeah,
caring how much
okay.
we just took out.
Yes, 10 got you basically. You took out 10, and you've got.
Well, you said we took out 1 to get 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you're saying you wanted to get 100, so you took out 10 to get 100. Is what I was saying.
Okay, so we have. Hang on, I'm trying to keep track of this.
I'll make it simple.
No, I'm.
No, I got it
Okay.
now.
Okay.
I'm just. It's
110.
Solarian and Saurian, and it's really confusing when you say the names
Yes.
because they're so freaking similar.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm the one trying not to be tongue-tied over my own the own.
Yes.
Champ,
I'm the
it's
one
not
who's-
10, it's
yeah.
100.
Yes.
Yes, you took out 10. You now have 100 Solarian.
Didn't
on the
type
one card
the
that's
freaking
labeled
zeros.
Mary.
Stop. Thank you, though.
Yep. And he hands the card to Mary, and he's like, "Here you go." And that's
Thank you.
your card. It will read you. You just tap and pay, like they say. He looks proud that he
sir.
remembered that slogan. Tap and pay,
Mhm.
like they say. I did it. He looks over at a board, and it says human-like reactions, and he puts a mark on there. Got one.
Okay.
Board has like 4 or
Mhm.
5, and 2 of them are scratched out.
What is that for?
We went for. I'm trying to track how many times I'm practicing for the day 3, the
I-
competition.
I immediately don't care, and I just start walking away, and I'm like pulling Callie away still.
Did you want your code? That's only enough for her.
No, we're good, thank you. We'll be back later if we need it.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
Or
As long as I
is
got
there
my
any other money exchangers?
In the city, but you're gonna need to rent a car.
How much is it to rent a car?
No, we're good. Come on, Mary. Let's go.
All right. I'll go.
Let's go, Dave. Dave, stop staring at the pretty lights.
All right, you are back away from the location, and
Yeah.
you are now at the kiosk again.
No, it's like back at our friendly.
I punched Champ in the back of the head.
Punch Champ in the back of the-
Never again.
What did you want me to do? First of all, I had a knife stuck in my back, which, by the way, you didn't even notice. Secondly, did you even look at the card? I still don't understand what the heck the card is for.
Now take a look at this card. It's blank. There's nothing
No.
on it.
The card, the calling card is different. The calling card has coordinates, digital code, and it's a readout for ship coordinates.
Everybody,
Fine, let's go deal with this.
can we
I tried to
put that
figure out where I
card-
need to go.
put that card
I
near
hit
the
Champ in the
kiosk?
back of the head again.
I'm like, ow!
Hey.
That hurts. Callie, you do realize I could have dumbed you down and said that you're some stupid mechanical robot, right?
Yeah, and you know I could just keep hitting you in the back of the head.
All right, you two.
You're back at the kiosk right now.
If we touch
I'm gonna try to
the
figure out where we need to go for this card.
if we touch the card to the kiosk,
The kiosk does have a
What
read
happened?
plate. You could do that.
what will happen,
Uh,
guys? Do we want to
Do
send
you-
it on
do you-
this and see what happens?
I said, I know. And I touched the kiosk with the card. Not knowing at all what will happen, I'm just doing it, making it sound like I do.
It zeroes in on a location, and it
Google
just comes
Maps.
up
Google Maps.
Hubbleberg.
What?
The coordinates.
No,
lead
I
to
heard what you
someplace-
said. In character, I'm like, what?
What the hell?
How do we get there?
I asked the
Zoom
kiosk,
in and
how do
out.
we get there?
Oh, you take a ship outside of it. You take a ship. You fly there. You travel there. It brings up all sorts of rental vehicles and everything associated with traveling.
Wait, didn't Axel say that he could take us there?
Yeah.
Oh, well then let's just go back to Axel.
Yeah.
No, but if we leave the port, we can't leave.
The nanostorm.
Yeah, the nanoswarm.
I'm not saying leave right now, the nanoswarm's not going to be here forever, right? It eventually has to stop. So when
Is
it
the coordinates for
stops...
someplace in the town?
Hmm?
Our
Is the
ship
coordinates
is
for
in
in someplace in the town?
One more time.
Are the coordinates
Is the
in
coordinates
town?
for some?
Oh no. The coordinates when you tap it, it just says Humbleberg, and then it's unable to bring up a city map.
Okay.
Oh, that's that place that was free.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're not
Mm.
going there.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's why in character I was like, what?
That's danger. No. Mm-mm.
Let's rent a car and get into town. We can get some, figure out what's going on.
All right.
What is?
So you get over to the rental craft place, right?
So.
Yep.
Which one do you go to?
What looks to be the cheapest one.
The ones on the right.
Fantastic. That's where I go.
Yep.
All right.
Of course, knowing coffee, it's going to be the most expensive. But
No.
we're not going to know that
Dare
till
you
we
say.
go to both of them, so...
Yep.
The one on the right. It looks the
We
cheapest.
split the party.
Split the party.
All right, you split the party. Half of you go with Dave, the other half go with Mary, while everyone else goes with. Wait, what?
Yeah. What? There is no everyone else.
Wait, Dave is here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what
No,
you
we all
missed
go at the
was
same
I
time.
hacked a terminal and also programmed a code to infinitely make us money. It's not a lot, but it does make it, and it's over time.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying spend all the money that we have, but don't entirely freak out about spending money.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean,
I use my thumb.
I walk up to
Alright.
the rent-a-car place. Do I see anyone I gotta talk to, or is it just like you put your fingerprint in and it takes your money and you leave, or what? What are we talking
Yeah,
here?
every single car itself has a digital surface for renting it. There's no person, there's no life signs that are other than the cars. You do see a couple go over top. I wouldn't say a couple of dwarves walking over and tapping it, and the side opens up and they get in it and they start to drive off.
Okay. Yep. Let's do
So,
that.
self-service.
We can finish off.
You walk over to it and it does say an exchange rate.
And that is?
Somebody roll me a 1d12 times 2.
All right, I've done some rolls. Somebody else do it.
Roll the 1d12 and whatever it rolls times 2.
Dave, do it, Dave. He hasn't rolled yet.
I gotta log in. I forgot to.
Oh.
Ty,
Ty.
roll a 1d12.
I think Harry's doing it.
D10 or 12?
12.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
It registers on there that it's 4 Solarians an hour to rent this vehicle.
4 Solarians.
Soul credits.
Oh, it's nothing. Shoot, we got 100. All right, we're jamming.
what about the other one?
You can walk over there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna walk over there.
All right, roll me a 1d12.
Oh, you guys
This
are
is how you
going-
make champ both right and wrong.
Oh,
16 Solarians an hour.
Yeah, we're going with the other, your guys's.
alright, come on. I walk over, it opens,
All right.
we all pile in.
Do we know
you
where we're
all pile
going?
in. What? A map display pops up of locations, and it says, "Report to your habitats. Report to your habitats." And then the thing else said biometrics red, Saurian, human, and then it pops up those as it doesn't say that out loud. It just says those for the habitats for choices. Which destination would you like?
Kind of intrigued to do the human one. What do you think, dear Kelly?
I'm fine with that, but if you want to go to your guys's first, that's fine. You guys want to go to yours first, it's fine.
What do you
But
guys
if you want
think?
to go to mine first, that's fine too.
Well, considering we're unnerved at how they were kind of speaking of human, and you have yet to see one of a human yet.
Yes.
So
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
yeah,
And I'm
I
now
know.
really nervous about day 3.
no, I'm so am I. That's why I want to do this as a group. I don't want us to. I want us to be able to protect you and not split up. And so let's go find a human for you to at least talk to. If we
So
can.
you all click the human destination.
In consolidation to what happened earlier, I am agreeing with whatever Kelly is going to do. That
Dave, what's your opinion?
that's 3 votes for. I mean, we got 4 people. Like that kind of outvotes Dave no matter what. Dave don't have a choice now. He's gonna get left behind with no money, or like he don't even know how to get money. He'll stare at the lights.
All right, to the human habitation, I guess.
Human habitat.
Everyone piles into the rental, and you all push the human habitat button. It takes about the windows blacken, ads pop up all over it. You're unable to enjoy your view. It does have upgrade buttons where you can turn off the ad to see through the window for additional charges.
Additional charges. I don't care. I want to see.
After
Oh,
about
much is
30
the additional
minutes, huh?
How much is the additional charge?
It for this cab, roll me a 1d8.
all right.
All right, I'm doing it. Y'all rolled too freaking high last time.
No. Harley only rolled a 2.
I'm not rolling very well at all today.
I'm the one that's rolling.
I'm gonna roll a
horribly.
1. A freaking 4. It's average. Okay, it's not bad.
It takes 4 Solarian additional credits
Yeah.
to allow 1 viewing window for the hour.
Yeah, no. I immediately stop and I go, you do realize that we're getting paid for ad revenue. So the conversion rate of us getting paid in whatever rate it is compared to us using this for a short amount of time, I cannot tell you. Eventually, we will turn this off. I completely agree with you. For the time being, Mary, for the love of God, don't push that damn button.
What? Fine. Whoa. I don't like it.
Well, how many windows are throwing up ads? You said, is there just 1 or 3?
5.
So there's 5
Front,
ads
2
going.
sides, and the 2 backs.
Yeah, so by default, even if it was only 1 per window, we are making 5 times less than what it would cost us to turn off all 5 of these windows. By default. Even if everything else is the same, we have 1 ad revenue thing kiosk going, and that's it. So, I mean...
Fine.
When we get back to the ship, champ, we're making a device that can just constantly.
You need an
stream
ad
these
blocker. You need an ad blocker.
Well, I wasn't even going to say an ad blocker, like something like we need to make a kiosk back at the home base and then like hack it to where it makes more, like we can sandbox it to where, like, or virtual box, not sandbox it, virtual box it to where it like can run as many windows as we want, and then just throw up like 100 ads a minute, you know. And you know what? I'm gonna do that when we get back to the ship. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend my time doing that.
Me, that's mine and your project for that, because I have electronics. I can help you. Plus, I have engine to help build it. So
After
between the
30
two of us,
minutes of ads, you'll eventually reach your destination.
God, hurry up. Get me
Yeah.
out of fucking car.
Times 5, like everywhere you turn. And it's not that they're like at different, no, they're all the same volume competing with each other. And they each have their own individual speaker.
Eventually, like
They're
at one
all
point,
blaring
all
at
of them
once.
are exactly the same, but it's like half a second delay for each one. So it's like,
Yeah.
and then. And I'm like, stop.
Get me out!
oh, this is going to annoy the DM. What kind of ads are playing?
I swear, if I get one more Nikki commercial, I'm going to throw myself off a cliff.
Oh.
You see 2 orcs playing ball, pretending that they're playing ball. They don't look like they're wearing uniforms correctly. And like, "That's how you eat the ball." Some of them just make no sense. Others, you're like, it's like paint swirling around and something's breathing it in, and then it looks back and it says vessel. And that one keeps repeating like constantly, and you're like, I have to see this one more time. I don't even know what they're talking about. Doesn't tell you. Is it a perfume commercial? Those things are going through your head.
It's like watching a slow burning dumpster fire.
Yes.
Yes.
Some of these are funnier than hell.
Get me out of the car!
Uh,
Did you see the one about the two dwarfs and I think female
It's-
dwarf was
Wait a
one
minute.
of them?
I have an idea. I have my data pad on me. I have my data pad on me.
okay.
Oh!
Oh no, I lost my thing. Coffee, I lost my shortcuts. Well, how are my shortcuts?
No!
I don't have answers for you.
Did you click
Click push escape and then click your. Oh, you don't have your tokens. Yeah, you bring up your character sheet. I don't have your tokens on the map to click on.
Oh, that's why. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right. Here's my idea. All right. I'm gonna take out my data pad, and I'm gonna hack this to where instead of ads, it's just a black screen and no noise.
First things first is I'm gonna need a hacker see if you can actually get into it. All right, you're having trouble getting through the taxi service firewall from the inside of the machine. You have to be on the outside in order to edit it. You realize real quickly. So maybe on the next time you're able to fix it. But hack it before you go in. You get that?
Yeah.
Yeah, something's blocking the signal. As if you're not the only person who's trying it, probably. All right, so you get to your destination. All the commercials stop at once, and the windows show, and you are here.
What
Ugh.
the fuck?
God!
But this looks like something out of the Hunger Games. I don't know if I like it or
There-
not.
Zombie apocalypse.
You don't see anyone here.
I'm kind of catching on, and I turn to Kelly and I go, "Oh, this is some kind of underground resistance thing. We're in like one of those old spy things. You know, I'm talking about the picture books, but they weren't picture books. There was pictures and they were moving. I can't remember what they were called." I'm excited, and I immediately just like get out of the rental car.
I'm out of the car immediately. I'm looking around. Other than actually seeing how depressing this
Is
is.
there some way that we could call for a taxi to get here
Uh,
if we needed one?
The taxi just sits there. You've only wasted 30
Oh,
minutes of your hour.
it's not going to take off without us.
Well, what happens after the 30 minutes and it leaves?
Does it
Is
do
there
that?
some way for us to call for a taxi?
You could pay for an additional hour.
All right, we pay for an additional hour. Mary.
Yep. Yep. On it.
And while we're outside here, son of a bitch, I take my hacking terminal out.
You get to work on hacking, and we'll see what your what.
Me noticing.
Is there
just
like
I want
there's
to.
no one around?
Yeah, I'll get to that. Hold on, one thing at a time. Okay, so Champ gets to hacking. He plugs up and he's connected. We're going to be doing some rolls, and we'll see how successful he is at the very end of everything. Meanwhile,
It's just too creepy.
Harley, you step out and you look around, and from what you're seeing, everything just looks like it's been abandoned. There's no signs of life. You all are standing outside of the vehicle right now, kind of right, and like that vehicle that's right here is in front of you. Like this vehicle's in front of you. Your taxi is literally right behind you. And you're faced that way. All of you.
I didn't see doors. How do people even walk into these buildings? Fuck.
You could walk forward and go whatever. Y'all are parked for another hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk forward. Is any
But
buildings named or anything?
I see stairs, but there's no doors. Where do the stairs go?
Which these stairs?
Yeah.
Oh, just this is just a big old map. If you get closer to it, you'll be able to look for a door.
Okay.
It's
Well,
just there's rubble, there's snow, nothing's been cleaned here. Nobody's taking care of it, so this is just as is.
I'm ready here. Walking my ass up here.
These cars actually landed.
They're still hovering. They're in whatever mode magnetic hover allows them to just sit like that.
Hey,
Some
instead
of
of renting a
some
taxi,
of-
why don't we just take one of these cars?
They have prints on them. You could try.
They look like cop cars.
They do.
Splattered blood on the sides.
Does any of them have like names across them, like Walmart or like anything like that?
No, there's nothing really recognizable. There's names that they all are gibberish. It looks like some of them were clothing shops, some of them were houses. What would you like to go into or look around? You find just vacancy. Roll me a notice check there, Ty, since you and Harley are in the middle right now. I'm assuming you guys are like right about here,
Yep.
looking around. All right, roll me a common knowledge. Follow that, so I can assess. Nearest you could see is like it's like one vehicle. The door was shut, and there's possessions just laying in there, and there's footprints all trailing this direction, towards where the taxi cab, where you walked away from the taxi cab. Every sign of life or any signs that you're finding currently, what's a little left, they all seem to be heading in one direction.
Oh no, it's a boy band.
You
How old are these footprints, though?
that's a good question. Roll me another. How would you like to investigate? How would you like to try to figure
By
that
shooting.
out? Okay, you shoot. Poor orc.
I want to investigate these doors.
Whatever. Survival, I guess.
There's snow on the ground,
Right.
right? So it has to
Yeah.
have fallen at some point. Is there any? Does it look like any of these footprints have been filled in?
Yes,
Are they?
filled in at different levels.
Is there any
Okay,
fresh
so this
ones?
is old then.
Yes.
Is there any fresh ones?
Yeah, that's
How
what
do you
I'd
want
be
to
looking for.
investigate that?
Huh?
I'm gonna need more depth than just a surface question on that. That's a hard question to answer.
Survival.
Right. Like, what
specifically
detail are you
deals
If
with
finding?
any of them,
Let's see. Can
any of them that are less filled. than others.
I just said that. They are all varying different echelons of filled.
You literally did just say that.
Some tracks have more snow in it. Other tracks have less snow in it. Some tracks are almost covered by snow. These are all old.
It would be a survival skill, right, to determine tracks, time that
Yes.
they pass through, all that. So, would we be able to do a survival check to
Yeah.
determine the time?
Yeah, you pick a random track, is what you're saying, and you're trying to figure out the best thing that you can figure out. So,
Yeah.
who wants to roll notice?
Oh, I did survival one.
Yeah, I did survival.
I'll do the notice check then.
I'm not rolling any more today, damn. This sucks.
You don't do shit.
Yeah, I don't see shit.
Yeah, I don't.
Shin, roll me a common knowledge.
Nine.
All right. You're over there with Mary and
I want to know.
Dave. You're looking at different tracks, and you all are trying to figure this out. You're picking up dirt. You're looking at different levels. Ty is just off in La La Land, noticing everything because she's just so distracted with the fact of what the fuck's happening. And
Kelly?
well, Kelly, yeah, Kelly's like Kelly
Yeah.
rolled a 2. So what I'm describing it as is if she is caught up in the moment and unable to pay attention to anything else. Meanwhile, you and Mary, you start drawing different conclusions and you start realizing that these tracks are made at varying different times. There's some that are really old, and some that are really new. They're just all going in the same direction, and none of them are pathing back into it. Nearest you
Yeah.
can tell is that people left at different times and never returned.
Yeah, trying to determine what the freshest one is.
So old
That's-
that you're unable to discern.
Oh. Okay.
You
Oh,
could
I want to go up to
Yeah.
one.
There's nothing that allows you to time date right now. All I can tell you is that it's too
Been
old to
months.
discern. Probably longer.
I want to go up to one of the buildings in that and look inside the window and see if I
Yeah.
see any dust or if it's like completely deserted or if it was like abandoned really fast, like there's still
You
stuff
see
hanging on the wall.
you see something that looks like what would have distributed propaganda of sorts or news material.
Yes, I'm gonna try to figure what it says.
You all go over to here, following some of the tracks, and you see inside there's a lot of different data slates. It looks like a bookstore-ish thing. And inside the window, it looks like it has been touched in God knows how long. The door is nearby. You're able to go inside. It
Head
pushes
inside.
open. All right. You step inside the bookstore. There are dates on some of the books that are still in what looks like a box that was left on. Like there's a box left that was freshly opened. It's got books on it, and it's got a shipping stamp on it, sitting on the counter.
What is it?
And it looks like someone left in the middle of doing it.
Can I see what the date is?
Sure. Roll. Let's see. You find a date on it. Roll and notice check. We'll see if you figured out which date's what, or common knowledge, whichever you choose. Just see how long it takes you to find the damn. After a while of looking, and you're like, no, that looks like a return. The date says a bunch of things, a bunch of different numbers, which you're unable to correlate, and it says 0038 for the year.
What date is it now?
Good question.
Look at your data pad and see what it says on it.
Does this place look like it's been looted or anything?
It looks like someone stopped what they're doing in the middle of unpacking the box and left.
Well, we spend enough time, we could probably loot this whole place and find some stuff.
Yeah.
It's books. Let's go see if we can find a weapon.
Do I see like a cash register or anything like that?
Yeah, you find cash registers. They seem pretty old, but they still function. They've got a little data pad, and you brush it off, and electricity starts to bubble up on a meter to the right wall that you didn't notice before, and it starts to fill up. And you watch it for a minute, and then it sparks, and then the whole area's light starts to turn on, and so the place starts to light up. It seems that by entering into the building, it turned on a generator, and the place is starting to light up. Just that place, though.
Okay. I'll walk across the street and go into another building. Find which ones are open.
Oh, everything's open.
I'm trying to find another damn human.
All right.
Yeah, we're not gonna find another human.
I don't think we are either, but
Is there is there a, just by chance, a money exchanging booth around here?
You could go outside and search for one.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find one.
all right, and we're down to how many minutes left on our car?
You're down to 15 minutes. I'm using real life
Right.
time.
We gotta book it.
I'm still hacking, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Okay, I'm
with
just
you
making
here.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, for every.
So like, I'm not
30
able to
minutes,
do anything with them, is what I'm getting at, though.
Yeah.
Correct. You're every 30 minutes you're gonna roll hacking, and as long as your hacking passes, when you fail one, we'll stop.
Oh, for that 15 minute, we've only used up 15 minutes.
Correct.
Then. Have an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so we don't hack just yet.
Correct.
All right.
I'm just using the real time. So right now it's 5:15. It's a lot easier for me to mitigate.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll come back and grab some books for our long space voyage later. So
I don't
Guess
have
we
to
know
watch
this place
ads.
and-
I'll read a book.
All right.
Yep.
So roll
We're in
one of you
space.
roll me a notice check to find a place that exchange monies now that you're back out here in the street.
And I'll probably fail.
Failed.
I fail.
You all get a lot further down looking, and you waste a bit of time. All right. You all get a little bit further down, and you waste more time.
No.
Shin,
Wow.
What other shops are we passing by?
well, hold on. Let's get Shin to roll first as well.
Yep.
Oh,
Walking down the street, when I say you're wasting time, it's like real life minutes.
I want to know what that weird.
You wanted a notice check, was it?
Yeah, roll me a
Yeah.
notice check.
Just roll a 4 or higher, please. Thank you.
What? Yes.
13.
You find a money exchange rate.
What you guys were looking for.
vendor.
It's right there.
Yeah. It's like you backtrack. You're like, what's this thingy over here? It's like, and then over there behind this alcove is like this booth, and it just says Last Exchange Service. Like the name of it's called the Last Exchange, and it says money exchange service.
All right.
And then you notice that the human habitat extends quite extensively that way. And this is the furthest destination that's closest to going into the city, back towards the metropolis.
Oh, so
You're in
we're
the
just
suburbs.
entering it. We're just entering human section.
You were outskirting it, but you wouldn't know that because you didn't pay to remove the odds.
Are any of these working?
You get over there, and it as soon as you get close enough to it, things start to motion sensor back to life as you get next to it, and you hear like it's purposely doing a old type sense sound as it's printing um, along a data screen. Even though this data screen looks like it's fancy and new, it's going zzz, and it's reading like someone designed it to do this. And it says welcome to the Last Exchange.
All right.
I'm going like, hello, what's the current exchange rate? If it answers me.
It just responds with hello, name, place on pad, finger.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like
go over
it
and
said name as if it forgot its placeholder and said name.
I'm going to come up and touch my finger to it.
All
I can
right.
scan it.
It scans and it goes, welcome, Kalanova. You have 13.6 trillion mercurial credits.
What? Whoa. wait.
13.6 trillion.
Trillion credits?
I turned
As in-
Marion.
What the hell?
I'm rich. What? This thing's got to be malfunctioning. Here, you try.
All right. I'm gonna go right and put my finger on there.
Mary comes up and it says 120.2.
Trillion?
No, sorry, in credits.
God damn it.
Wait, it's been like 45 minutes and we've only made
Yeah.
0.2?
Yeah,
Yep.
So how far did we travel from the freaking kiosk to that dude's booth that it made a 1? That the math doesn't add up.
I know
What?
the math doesn't add up. It's because she had change in her account. You just don't know that.
Oh, so it hasn't generated anything yet.
It generated a change amount, and she had a. To be honest, I was laughing at this. I was like, they're never gonna know this that this was an original joke, so I'll just explain it. Originally, Mary had 129.908, and she generated in that time 0.02 ad revenue. And so that's what it's like.
Rude!
And so it just rolled over right then, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I got it.
Oh, it might be because. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry,
You're correct.
30 point. So yeah, she had 130.98. But I was gonna have to tell you somehow that, and I was gonna try to show you here that you're at 0.2 of a revenue.
Rude. You're
In a sense, you're at to make it clear. For every 10 minutes, you're earning 10 cents. If you must know, so it's a penny a second.
some bullshit.
But hey,
Still a
that's a
penny.
lot more than doing nothing.
Yeah.
Well,
A lot
yeah.
more than doing. Most of your
Yeah,
ad revenues is like
affiliate.
thousandths of a second. So
Mr.
y'all are balling with this. Anyhow,
All right, we gotta get your trillion switched over to.
does anybody else want to touch the data pad?
Dave, the only
David.
other person there.
Yep.
It might. Sorry, Mary. It might be because you've already done it. It might glitch out when Dave does it.
Yeah.
Dave, now check to see how much you have.
I still got my Florian or sorry, whatever. Fucking goddamn, you had to give these dumb names.
And
Sorry,
while
it's
he's
Lori.
doing that,
Well, I'm just waiting for Shin to say that he does it.
Sorry, I forgot I had muted myself.
Oh.
Yeah. So I exclaimed that I don't really care how much I've got, but if you guys want me to, sure. And I touch the thing.
It comes up and it says 0.10 Saurian credits.
Yep, as I expected.
we need to get
Alright.
Champ down here so he can see how much he has.
He's on a mission.
Do I see any of those chips that Mary got that has her credit balance on it?
It does have those, and they're blank, and it says pull in place. So it's basically telling you to pull one down and place it so that it can charge it with
Definitely do yours.
credits.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Definitely.
All right. It says when you go to put it down, it says exchange rate 148 to 1 Solarian.
Holy crap!
One mercurial would net you 1 Solarian.
Yeah, okay, we go down money.
Yeah, we need to use this exchange booth.
Exchange that shit now.
Sorry, you said it's 1-to-1?
No, it's
No, it's
148 to 1.
And at the old booth, she got 1 to 10.
No, I'm talking about your credits, Kelly. Mercurial credits.
It would cost you 148 of them to get 1 Solari.
Other way.
Oh.
148 gets you 1 Florian.
Kelly has 13.6 trillion mercurial credits. She could trade 1 mercurial credit in for a Solarian credit and receive 148 Solarian.
Oh, okay.
So 148
going-
mercurial credits make.
No. One mercurial credit gets him 148 Solarian. So if you wanted to know his value in Solarian times 13.6 trillion by 148, and that's how much Solarian he has.
Wait, 13.6 trillion mercurial?
Oh my god. No.
I am super Elon Musk.
Alright. Yep. Alright. We just gotta get it. You just gotta transfer it over to.
Okay, so
That
then
card.
this is
Yeah,
Mary's
I think
account.
I'm going to be the party's
What
bank.
did Dave
right
have?
now?
What did Dave have for credits?
0.1.
Like
One.
0.
0.1
1.
Saurian credits?
Yeah.
Saurian credits.
He's
Correct.
got 10 cents.
He's got 10 cents, would equate to 1 Solarian.
Okay,
dollar.
I'm just writing all this down, so I'm wondering. Okay, so
Yeah.
we have 1 Saurian credit makes 10 Solarian, right? Correct? It's a 1 to
Yeah.
10 ratio. And then 1, I spelled that wrong, Mercurial credit makes 148 Solarian, right?
Correct. That is the current exchange rate.
And then you said that Kelly's account has 13.6 trillion Mercurial credits.
Correct.
Okay. All right, I wrote all that down. We're good to go. Go ahead.
I
I'm
need
tracking
to-
this. This is very important information, and there's too many numbers to crunch to not track
Yeah.
it.
Yes. I'm over here trying to do it too, and I'm going. Oh, what the fuck, fudge. You are. I bow down, and you are the money bank now. Ha. Not
I
my
wonder-
thumb anymore. Your thumb. Have it.
Kelly's mouth has not closed, and she's figured out she's.
I wonder if you own any planets out there.
Yeah.
I really need to know who the hell I am.
Yeah.
I hope I didn't get this by being bad.
Oh.
For right now, I want to exchange.
Half of a mercurial credit.
No.
My feeling frothy today. 1 mercurial credit.
No,
That's crazy.
I need to do some math. Give me a second here.
All right, I gotta go check on chicken. for the
Yep,
kids.
sure, you're checking out things. All right. So how much do you put onto your card?
I want to do $1 million. To have $1 million on my card.
Okay. You mean, are you just going to
That's-
transfer $1 million mercurial over and there you go?
No,
You have
not. I want to have a.
1,000,048.
I want to have $1 million of what the money we spend here. So that's why I need to figure out.
Just
be
move
invited by-
100,000 over.
Whatever 148 is times 100,000 is. Do your math.
That's what I'm
You
trying
tell
to do.
me how many you take. You have 13.6 trillion. It's your job to track your money.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So
Oh,
I
you
will
think
put this
billionaires
total.
have it easy, do they? Do you think they hire people to do this? No. Fucking Elon Musk has millions of dollars. Yeah, it's tied up in people.
I want to exchange to get $1 million. 6,756.756. I think
Round
it's
it up.
Repeat, yeah.
Round it up to the nearest mercurial.
Telling you should have just done 100,000.
Not wrong.
You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to do the 100,000. Do you have
All
that
right.
math?
All right. So minus 100,000 from 13.6 trillion. I'm sorry. Yeah. Figure that one out. Sure, it's somewhere down in your percentage. I believe that'll put you at 13.5
9.
0. No. Yeah, 0. No, it would be 13.599. Yeah. Yeah, the million, that's billions. 999 millions. 999 000 000. Gotcha. So you're now sitting at 13,599, 999, 999. No, yeah.
How much was it?
13, 599, 599, 900, 000.
135,999, 999 000 000.
Close it
Is
up.
that right?
You added an extra 0 and an extra 9 in there, but yes, you're close enough.
Oh.
5 zeros.
3.
Put 5 zeros. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nines, a 5, a 3, and a 1.
How many times does it
That's-
take to calculate the math on how much money a character has using Savage Worlds? Well, let's try it out. A 1, a 2, several years
2
later.
trillion.
Shoot.
A 3 trillion?
5
A
zeros,
4
4
trillion?
nines.
Okay. So your Solarian, you now have 1.48 million. So 1.48 million. So that's how much money you have on you in Solarian.
When you say that we have it on us, do you mean physically?
In the card.
Okay. I'm like, alright,
That card.
I ain't carrying it. We getting robbed. Somebody's getting messed up. It ain't me.
There is a physical exchange button.
Nah, we're good.
Should you so desire. It does request you to identify who has authorization. It requests additional authorized use. Please place some on card. Do you allow anybody else to put their thumbprint on the card to use it as well?
Yeah. No. Not right now.
All right, you pick it
No,
up.
not right now.
It says card is locked. And there you go. The number on the you notice another number up there, and it's got all these numbers, and it shuffles around different amounts and everything. And it shows on the Solarian, it drops a number off the front end, and it only says that it has 520,000 left to disperse of credits.
I'm just gonna make my way back to Champ now.
Okay.
Champ, you don't need to do that anymore.
Oh, finish rolling your hacking, by the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Do you need another one or?
No. You hacked it so that the ads stop playing every other trip now.
All right, cool. I'm like, ah, there we go, all done. And I like unplug my data pad and start to like put it away as Kelly arrives.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm fucking loaded. And I don't mean with my guns. I could technically probably buy that entire cab company and not even bat an eye.
I'm sorry. I don't even say anything. I like look back at the cab. I look back at Kelly.
I
Did I
did
just
not
waste
know
my
this.
time?
No. Yes.
I just get in. I just get in the cab. I just get in the cab. Like I'm done. I get in the cab and I close the door. Like I just. You hear from inside the cab. Fucking karma.
Fucking karma.
I get out of the cab and I close the door and I'm like, ah! I brush myself off. So, what did you find?
We found a bookstore and then a money exchanger where I found out that, yeah, I have 1.4 million Solarian.
Currently.
Oh, million! So we don't need the ad revenue. That's more time wasted. Fantastic. I turn to the cab and I just kind of kick it and I'm like, oh, my shin!
I didn't know this! I didn't know this!
I'm like, wait. It's not entirely a waste. What if your account gets hacked or something happens to you and we're not able to contact you? It's our backup plan. There we go. It's what I'm going with. We're sticking with it.
Yeah. But we want you to go make sure that this wasn't a fluke and the machine malfunctioned to give me all this money. So if you want to go check how much you have.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because Dave is... Apparently, Dave is...
Broke.
Broke.
It's probably because
he
you
can't
took
even
all of his money.
Maybe in my previous life I was not good with money.
He was a gambling addict. He's in the whole 1.36 trillion Mercurian with the mafia around here. Like
That's why he's actually next to him in the birthing pod.
Oh,
well,
God.
all of my life, until after death, we part.
So yeah, we're gonna go check Champ's money.
All right, you get back over there. You notice all the different exchange rates and stuff like that. Someone roll me a notice check since this is like your third time you've been there. To an exchange thing. Never mind. Fail.
I see
So you fast
nothing.
forward, and Champ decides to find out his finger swipe. I tell you, every time I try to give you all lore, you all fucking crit fail ever getting it. Y'all are just.
Well, there's other people here that can notice.
No, it was meant for you. Now, moving on.
I'm reserving my notice checks to keep an eye on the surroundings.
Remember, you are unable to spend a Benny to outroll a critical.
I don't have any bennies at the moment in.
No, but you got 13.6. Anyways, Champ
Yeah.
Places his finger on there, and it says that he has 2,557 Sororian credits.
Wait a minute, hold on. I have 2,000 what?
557 Sororian credits.
Not Saurian, but not Solarian, but
Yes,
Sororian?
Saurian. So Saurian and Solarian. You have Lizard and you have Solarian. So actually your coins are called Skulls coins. Skulls coins. So if you have to, you can just call it. You have 2,557 Skulls coins.
All right, I got it right
Skulls.
down.
Yeah.
T.
Skulls is spelled SKULZ.
D. Oh,
So that is
skull.
the actual type of Saurian coin you have.
Oh my land.
Well, I'd say let's go on a shopping spree, but
Oh. I know we don't
Yeah, I
have to
don't
worry
think
about
there's anything-
buying parts for our ships. We can make everything on our ship actually function.
yeah. But I think we're gonna have to wait until after the party.
Yes, unfortunately, which, Kelly, we still need to make sure we watch over you. We are in human area right now and proving very rich.
Yeah.
Over here. Hopefully,
There's
we don't go to another kiosk and find it's all false.
As you all are standing there, the the money exchange, as you finished checking your money, it says reminder: 67 days left.
67 days left. What?
Oh, before you have to re-register.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's so weird. All right. All right, so we're at 67 days. All right.
Yeah, I got that if that comes to be a problem.
Okay.
I got most things. Okay, I
Yeah.
got pretty much everything.
Well, I know we don't have to deal with the ads anymore now. I'm just getting
Yeah.
car and cancel them bitches.
I could
And this
probably
car is
just buy a
ours.
car.
I was gonna say,
Or-
yeah, this car is now ours.
Station.
For 1 trillion coins. It's like, you know what? It's worth it. It's worth not having the ads. Immediately gets into an accident, has no insurance. Ah! It's okay, I still got 12 more trillion.
All right.
Oh, I
right.
guess this is a bust.
Yep. All right. So
Want
let's
to go to your places now?
yeah.
All right.
Human world, we find that
Yeah,
you're
maybe
rich.
we can get some food.
God, yeah.
I'm starting to get some. I'm getting hungry.
You do see some vending machines on the way out.
Breaks.
What kind of vending machines are they?
Probably ones with underwear in them.
No. No, they're food related. It's just got bottles of something. You walk up to it, the motion sensors kick in, and it starts to light up. And there's different liquid filled bottles. Some of them you're unable to see the inside of, and it has a pop-up display, food or beverage for for options.
Do we trust this? Because this has been here for like ever.
Well, for the drinks, they'd be sealed.
Yeah.
And
I also wouldn't probably have a problem if it was one of the like what we have back on the ship, kind of a filament thing.
yeah. It might. I don't know. I might get food poisoning, but I'm willing to try it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll wait until we get someplace. But pick whatever you want. My treat.
Hmm.
B7.
Currently out of.
B. Let's see. Quick. Be quick.
Beverage or food is the option currently.
Food.
It says food 1 through 12.
No, fuck. Are there little pictures of the food?
Just says
It's-
options 1 through 12. And it's got an arrow pointing at the vending machine. And all you see is 1 through 12, and it's just different bottles of silver that you're unable to see inside of.
How the hell is it? 6 and 6. Go with 6.
All right, so you push F6.
Yeah.
All right,
Fuck it.
it sounds like it's doing something, and the machine spits out the bottom your bottle.
Okay. I'm
Roll.
open.
You pick it up, roll a notice check.
Oh God, I want my tokens on top of my screen again. It's pissing me off.
Never mind.
Yeah.
You crack it open. There's no real smell coming from it. There's some kind of ingestible slime looking substance on the inside of it.
Oh, okay. No, I take my finger and dab it in and lick my finger.
The taste is pungent. You enjoy it. It's a little bit bitter, and you're unsure whether it's wintergreen or orange juice or cinnamon that you're tasting, but all three at least at once.
And this was a food. This is specific food. Orange juice.
On the other side, it says latest flavor.
Wintergreen, orange juice, and
Wintergreen, orange juice, and cinnamon.
no.
Ew.
Yeah, no.
Ew.
No.
That's the flavor that she's
Nope.
able to describe.
Nope.
It says latest flavor.
No.
Yeah, I was thinking an actual restaurant with food.
That's
Actual food.
yeah. I think that's the yep.
It
I'm
does
just-
feel
we're gonna
it
go with
does it does feel very filling though. That little bit of
my
lick
finger.
that you got, you're like, I think I'm not hungry anymore. You can't
Oh,
tell
I'm
if it was the
not
taste or the food itself that made you no longer hungry.
I'm definitely not hungry anymore. I'm trying not to puke. Is what I'm trying to do. All right, let's go find us some real food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's everybody happy in
So you recap it, and did you put it away? I take it. Hold on to it.
No. No. I'm
Just gonna leave
okay.
it.
Yeah. It's getting put right back next to the machine. Somebody else can enjoy it.
Or a garbage can.
Surprisingly, no.
Probably not. So much rubble around and garbage can, probably not. Priority number 1.
There is a disposal slot that has a $sign on it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, put it in there. Let's get rid of this thing.
Fine. I hook it in there.
You can't open the door. It's asking for payment to throw it away.
Fuck.
I put my card into it. Touch it.
It opens up the slot, and you
And it goes. Fucking Christ. All right.
have to pay to throw shit away.
Yeah. All right. Let's just.
Yeah, that smelled horrible too.
Let's get in the car. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'm-
let's get
I'm-
some real food.
Trying to.
Preferably someplace that has a steak.
Are you sure you don't want to
I want a
try
steak.
the other 11 flavors of?
Nope.
No.
I'm good.
I need you to roll me a vigor check.
I'm trying not to vomit.
I need Mary's character to roll a vigor check.
I'm working on it. It takes just a minute.
If we all get to the car, she vomits it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I knew that was coming.
And it smells of fresh wintergreen.
Oh. you're
Yeah, no.
gross.
Let's go.
Oh God, you are vile. Oh, you are. Oh, that you're vile. Mm-mm.
Okay. Yep, all back in the car.
Yeah.
Habitats available. Human. Saurian. Return
about
to
food?
ship. Or should say, or return is what it has for the opposite.
Food?
It looks like the taxi is pre-programmed to go back to the station or to your habitats currently.
Oh, onward. To
Yep, to your
Wintergreen.
habitats.
onward. to
land.
Wintergreen. Yep. Oh. Oh, this is nice. This is much nicer.
You have two.
I like
little
this one
sections-
down here. It looks like a small Godzilla.
Yeah, you have two sections where it divvies off. One is more arid on your left, and one is more moisture on the right. And there's saurians that are ranging in different colors in both of the different sections, as to try to mimic some of their habitats and the way. As all three of you step in, all three of four of you, humans aside, you step out and you step out of the cab and it's on what you noticed, by the way. That's right, you stopped your ads. When you drove the outskirts of the metropolis, you saw all these different habitats that are on the outside of the major metropolis. And they're all bubbled off sections that you all are flying into. And you fly through what look like orcs in their little city. It looks like a giant junkyard. And you pass through a very pretty wooded thing, and you don't see anyone there, or whatever's there. You're unsure of. And then you get into this this area that's got almost three different flavors biomes that are all meshed together, and this is the Saurians area. And you land.
Look, it's our mini Godzillas. It's
Yep.
our people.
Well, first things first, I think we need to get you guys some clothes. And it's my treat.
Oh, thank you. I get to climb out of this freaking ugly spacesuit finally. So I don't stand out like a sore thumb.
You look around at other Saurians
Everybody's
and
gonna
notice that they barely wear anything. Like maybe they've got a little bit of a scarf or maybe a small skirt or something, but generally most of them tend to run around barely clothed at all.
That's nice for them. I want clothes.
It's also very like the temperature is perfect for you.
It's
Your
moist.
skin your scales and everything, just it feels great here, like home almost.
Well, 'cause I am home. In a way.
Oh, you're looking good, Mary.
Um,
Woohoo!
the closest
Rolling
section is the
water.
one on the left, and then there's the other section on the right. So which section would you like to visit first? There's saurians everywhere.
Pretty side. Pretty
Left?
side. Yep. I vote pretty side.
I'm just going following you. Tell me
You
when I need to
walk
pay for something.
you walk around in this area. Y'all are coming from right about here, and you're venturing in. Everything looks stone and
Okay.
as you see it.
First one I come to, I'll flat out restaurant, food. Where is the nearest store? I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking to a saurian?
Yeah.
Okay.
First I
Gotcha.
came to. Ding.
First, I thought you meant like the first one you come to in the building, and you stop the saurian, and he looks at you and uh, points at the building right there. It's like food.
All right. Ding. See you. Go to this building.
Off in the distance, over to the left, over here, you see a whole bunch of young saurians all going into this little thing, and they're giggling and stuff of that nature, and they're all going in there. And a really old oracle gets up on this top area that's up here and it starts talking and regaling to the kids down below.
Okay, cool. I want food. I'm going this way.
You guys go into this building and you're greeted by a hostess, and she looks at you like, oh, weren't expecting replica. There's a seating. You're just in time. The oracle's about to be read, and we have one seat left, and you can watch the reading as you're eating.
Sounds good.
She scoots you all into a back little area, and you sit down around a knee-high table, and you plump to the ground, and there's kind of like the back. There's a part where your feet dip down inside, and there's
Yeah.
more underneath the table to sit down. And to the back, there's a deep down. There's a divot down so that your tail could sit down. And so it's kind of like a bench.
What all would you guys want to eat? After we eat, what do you guys want to do?
I think we should go exploring and see what we can pick up,
Yeah.
what information we can gather.
She had just said that the oracle's about to speak, so
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping this oracle thing will at least tell us something.
yeah. Too. All right. Well, when she comes back, we'll get our food and we'll go. And
Oh,
go
by the
with
way, guys, pick whatever you want.
it. Yes, and some money bags. Thank you.
No, this will be the first real food we had in months. A month.
Yeah.
Over a month.
Looking forward.
So,
Oh. Enter food coma, please.
The plates come back, and it's all raw meat, and primarily raw organs and stuff of this nature. And they're plopped down in front of all the saurians. They put nothing in front of Kelly, and except for a cup of water, and
But
it smells so good to you. the aroma off of the meat that's been just that's in its raw state. That everyone who's Saurian at the table is almost drooling and would like to eat it.
Oh, we gotta come up with something.
I turn to the lady. Do you have anything that's cooked?
Oh my God! It talks.
Oh yes, this here is Kelly. It is my own invention, an intellectual replicator, if you will. It's supposed to be as realistic as possible. So even if you talk to it, it will talk back and everything. It is quite fascinating, in fact. Best invention I have.
Okay. I gave it water.
Oh, it needs nourishment like we do. Cooked food, though, it can't process uncooked foods. It's its power source. It doesn't run on batteries.
I'll be back. She wanders back. Like
I turn to Kelly.
about that
You're
time.
welcome.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
About that time, a view screen pops up in the middle of the table, and it starts showing a holographic image of.
I love how you turn around and you have holographic images behind you.
Thank you. The it pops up and you see this very weathered old lady that's a Saurian.
The Oracle.
And the preamble of it steps an announcement. Verbal history by Oracle Chusla,
Ruh-roh.
the last to help. And then she steps in. And she whops
goes into
back and
anybody else,
forth.
or just me?
The tale of my tales. One day,
Ruh-roh.
long ago,
I'm
on the
froze.
planet of home,
I immediately stop paying attention and just start eating.
it was said we lived with man. We fought with them till the end, until man could no longer stand. And when the stars and the space were without, was when. Before the great virus and the creation of the nano wall of fire. The swarm did save and trap, though no man would stand any longer. And the Saurians were left alone once again. We are the remembrancers of old, the last speakers of man. The Oracle steps off the stage amongst the kids and and starts conjuring little images as the image fades away.
I missed everything he just said. Damn it. Darn it.
Damn it, Bobby.
Did you? So aside from, and I got that here. Bam.
Whoa.
That's what the Oracle said.
Okay. Thank you.
The Oracle brings up different images, and as she's going to the kids, and they all look like Saurians trying to help these humans that look depressed and ineligible to feed themselves. And all sorts of things, and it's as if she's the one that feeding these humans and stuff of this nature. At the very end of it, there's a statement that comes across the channel. The Oracle Chuxlos, the last to help, the last seer for the humans, will be retiring. You may come visit during, and it says XX hours at so-and-so location, which is down the street. Meanwhile, everybody's eating.
I was gonna say, did the waitress bring out some cooked food for Kelly?
Oh, it's only been 8 minutes. She hasn't returned yet.
Okay.
But there is a glass of water in front of you.
Yeah, I'm sipping on it.
I'm wanting to be like a little piggy and just devour everything in front of me.
Eat.
But
I look
Don't
over
mind
at
me.
I look at, like, my plate's finished, and I look over at Marion and go, "Are you going to eat that?"
I am. I just was
Look over at Dave's
You
plate.
guys want seconds? You guys want
Yeah.
seconds? Go.
Kelly, you should try one of these.
If you leave here hungry, it's your own damn fault.
I have
You should
not
try
been
one of
leaving
these
hungry, but
Oh.
I want to be polite and
Don't worry.
I want to make sure Kelly gets to eat too.
I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to eat what they bring out anyway. So
Oh,
You should
Go
try
ahead,
one of these
eat.
hearts.
Alright.
They're tasty.
sorry for ya. I'm digging in.
you can give it to Chimp there.
Food is going down.
They a little bit of time comes back, and you smell it before you see it, and it's the smell of something that's burnt.
Yep.
And she brings this charred brisket looking burnt thing and places it down, and
I go,
we only had the torture to produce fire. I hope it can eat it.
I go,
Uh,
the problem is, it can't be burnt. It's got to be just slightly charred on the outside, just slightly. We'll pay you triple, but can you just go and slightly burn it? Just like under the fire, like maybe 15-20 seconds should suffice.
I got lots of bladed weapons. I'm just gonna start cutting the black off.
Yeah.
Look there. It's all. It's
How
nice
does
and
it?
in
How does it look,
How much
Coffee? Is it good inside?
No.
Yeah.
It looks like whatever they did, it's like they stuck it inside of a jet furnace for 8
So it's
minutes.
raw inside.
Yeah, I tell him
it's
like 10 or
leather.
15 seconds, and I'm like, that would be perfect. We'll pay you triple to just like go and fix this, if you would please.
She picks it up and she goes back to the kitchen.
I turn to Kelly. You're welcome.
Start with double next time.
I'm like, you have several trillion, but it doesn't matter, right? I mean, you were already
The
offering.
principle of it.
Do you want food or not?
Hey, we can take our raw food, throw it in a doggy bag, and go make a fire in a little while.
Oh yes, I'm sure Kelly would prefer that. Would you, Kelly? That's, doggy bag. Fantastic. Splendid. We're treating Kelly like an animal
Considering
now.
you're eating intestines and stomachs and hearts, yeah, that's not going to work for me.
Well, it's not all organs, but it is really healthy organs: livers, heart, eyes, lungs. It's
really?
not intestines. It's not gallbladder. It's the heavier things that they're eating, and it's also muscular pieces of meat too. You don't know what the animal is, but it definitely is not like the horrible parts of organs.
At this point, I don't want to know what the animal is.
Yep.
Humanoid forearm.
Oh, oh
Nothing
no.
in the eyes
You
part,
see a
and
guy.
that's-
You see it. You see like a little label out there that says Steve. Coming into it. This is delicious. You're like, there's the humans. It's the food. No. That would be funny.
So, I mean,
Oh.
yeah, I mean, like I guess the rest of us finish eating and we wait until Kelly gets her food brought out again.
They bring out. They bring out.
Can I make a roll for this? I want to make a
more-
roll for this.
roll for what?
Them making the
they get
food.
Oh,
right.
I already got you, man.
Never mind. Okay,
The,
fantastic. You're screwed, Kelly. I'm sorry. I tried.
No. It's all. You get the food. It comes out. It looks singed on the outside this time, and it was only 15 seconds. It looks like cooked piece of meat, about this like big old chunk of something, and they placed it down in front of you.
Does it look edible?
Uh,
Edible, yes.
Roll it.
Tasty, no.
You
roll
gonna
a
try?
common knowledge check. No, your brain goes, wait a minute. If they seared the outside in 15
What?
seconds, it's got to be fucking raw in the center. And you do see the blood just dripping onto the plate from it. So it's raw in the center.
So it's like a really rare steak.
If they hold on,
Yeah.
if they used a jet engine and they put it on there for 10 or 15 seconds, this would be completely cooked.
I would love to agree with you, but usually what happens is that you just sear the outside. Like if
What?
if
Put
you
it
ever
in something
see,
slow.
Do you know how
You
hot
sear
jet
it?
engines get?
yeah, you can't cook all the meat all at once. I said that's what it looked like they were using. I didn't say that's what they are using.
Oh, that's why I said 10 to 15 seconds, because I got the impression that they were using a freaking jet engine.
Yeah, they're using a blowtorch of some sort. That's what it's like. It seems like they're sticking it inside of a jet engine real quick, and it's just charboiling it. What you got back was seared on the outside and raw in the center, because it doesn't give it
fuck
enough
it.
time to cook the outside at the same speed as the inside. It's not nuclear. It's not microwaves which bounce on the inside, and you got to heat the outside slowly to the center, or you're just gonna charcoal brick it.
Which is what they did.
Fuck it. Are they watching? Anybody watching besides?
Nobody's really watching. I mean, she put it down and she just waited for a response, and then when no one said anything to tell her to return to the kitchen, she puts a pay stub down that's got a tap and pay and walks away.
I hand the steak over to the champ and like, yeah, this is more your thing. I tap and pay. Yeah, I'll find food elsewhere.
Oh. Don't we have like our own little
It starts
Fire.
beeping and it says require Saurian credits.
alright.
Isn't that what I
Fine.
got on my card?
You have Solarian credits, which is worth in the city. You're in a Saurian habitat.
That's me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's mine. Net. Mine.
Even here, I can't help you.
Even here, I can't help.
Mom. Alright. I had to put my card in.
It says that it's going to cost 80 Saurian.
Alright. I'm getting broken by the minute.
I'll have to find a money exchanger here so I can exchange money. God damn it.
Freaking dinner and one person couldn't even get to eat. What the heck kind of expensive dinner is this?
Well, it's almost like somebody asked for 3 times the value of something twice.
Well, yeah, we actually did. No, well, we kind of did.
There's no way. I
I'll pay you back.
100% did this. 100% taken the L on this. I tried. I freaking tried. Coffee's just like, nope.
Look, I
No.
rolled under understanding for common knowledge and
Dude, what was that? A freaking natural 1?
critical fail.
Yeah, good lord.
Critical failed that they even understand what you were doing, and then I critical failed again. I was like, I'm done. They ain't gonna get through this one. They're not gonna get Kelly's not getting food.
Like I said, I like a part of me
Yeah,
wants to like.
Shit you not. I rolled a critical fail on
Dumb.
common knowledge the first time, and I was like, okay. And then you sent it back. I was like, I'll give it another try. No. That's what I get.
I'll just put yours in like I said, in a little doggy bag, and we'll go build a fire. Actually, make it right.
I'll just eat at the ship if we don't find anything.
Yeah.
The lady Saurian comes back and she brings a little metal box. It's a very thin metal box, and it's kind of like upright, and it's got like a red building on the front, and it's folded in, and it's got a little metal aluminum hanging, and she pops it open, and she takes your leftovers and puts it in it and closes it, hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
And then she bows and she leaves.
To make you yum yum later.
Oh, let's go find a money exchanger so I can get some freaking money for here.
Would you like to finish your water, though?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good.
I hope
Get
so.
something out of it.
Yeah. Like,
Get some water.
Hey, I'm just glad to get anything in my mouth other than the volatile wintergreen minty orange nasty.
And cinnamon.
Oh God, you're really gonna make me puke saying that.
You're back outside. There's about 2 points of interest in front of you before you go to the other location.
I want to go over where this gigantic fire is. It kind of, to me, would seem like maybe that would be a forge area.
Yes, on the
I'm
other
looking
side.
for a money exchanger.
On the other side of here is a point of interest, and back here there's a point of interest. Aside from that, the rest of the town, as you walk through it slowly, is uninteresting. The very first place is, congratulations, a little Saurian bazaar with money exchanger.
Yeah, all
Oh, thank God.
right.
And you walk up to it, and yeah, it's very ornate. It's got up and down bars with it looks Looks nice. Try to
I
forget.
need to exchange some of my master's money into your credits.
Oh, it's a teleprompt thing. There's no actual.
Oh,
wizard
thank
there.
God.
Okay. It's a screen.
Yeah.
Now more math.
It's an ATM.
More math. You walk up to the booth. The thing shutters around, unlike the rest of it, and gives you a privacy booth around you guys.
Woo, nice.
Put my finger on the thing. What kind of exchange rate do I get on this one?
Oh, your exchange rate? It doesn't change for the Mercurial. It changed for other people, but it doesn't change for yours. You're still getting 148 to the Solarian. Other than a few bit of math, you can exchange. Everything's funneling through Solarian as if it's a median coin. So you have to turn it into Solarian to turn it into Saurian. And so you already have Solarian. You could just transfer your Solarian into Saurian.
Okay, so I got a
Like a 1-to-1.
Just-
1.48 million.
Just transfer like
It's
half of it to Saurian.
uh,
Like half
so
the Solarian
Saurian.
to Saurian.
Saurian is 10 per 1. So if you transfer into Saurian, you're going down. So 100 Solarian is going to give 10 Saurian. So whatever you transfer from, whatever you transfer over, just take a 0 off.
Just do the 480,000 down to 48,000.
What?
Well, okay, so
Sorry,
if
what?
you have 1,480,000, just take 80,000 and turn it into Saurian, he's saying. And now
Yeah.
you just have 1,400,000 Solarian, and you've given 80,000 into Saurian, which gives you 8,000. So you have 8,000 Saurian. Would you like to transfer this to somebody's card?
Mine.
Not that amount. I'm gonna transfer 1,000 over to everybody.
Yeah.
All right. It requests everyone to tap on top of the cards. And since so the thing is though is neither Champ nor Dave have created cards yet.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's just
We'll
us.
get 2 cards to.
Yeah.
All right, you grab 2 cards, and you bioprint them and you tap everybody, and now everybody has 1,000 Saurian credits.
Right, I thought I had a card because I had 2,557
you just-
Saurian credits.
Yeah, you just checked your account. You didn't actually grab a card though.
Oh, well, okay. All right, cool. So now I have 3,000
Oh, yeah.
then,
I've never been
Yes.
so rich.
and Dave has 1,000.1,
Yeah, 1,000.1.
and Mary has
Mary-
1,120. And then Kelly's. I'm not even gonna keep track of Kelly's. Fuck Kelly.
I completely lost track of how much money I have.
Yeah, I heard 13.6 trillion, and I'm like, that's what I'm gonna write down. I don't even care if you win or lose money now. Like, that's just your number. It's staying there.
I've tried to keep track, but I honestly have lost track of how much I have.
Yeah, when he said that, I'm like, I'm just not gonna bother keeping track of your money.
Yeah. I was like, no. No. Nope. I'm done.
I've
Okay.
tried and I've lost, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to figure it out later.
Oh, I know how much money you have, though.
Maybe I can get
All
those
right.
numbers from you later.
Nope.
Rude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you don't keep track of your money, you'll be just like every other rich person who doesn't track after their money.
You're a butthead. You know what?
I don't think we could physically. I mean, unless
Yeah.
we're like, hey, let's buy this for a trillion, and then let's buy like it's a trillion. So you have 1,000, million, billion, trillion, and we're paying for things in like maybe 100 at a time. Like we will
Yeah.
never, in a single campaign lifespan, use that amount unless we start buying things within the at bare minimum hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
And at that point, I will start tracking the freaking money.
Yeah. That's
I since we're here
prepared.
at the thing, I want to see my totals flash out. Tell me how much I have of what. I'm here at the money exchanger.
13,599, and then
Do you just
it
wanna-
doesn't. Oh, hold on.
Do you
It goes
wanna tap-
13.599, and then it cuts off the rest of the digits. And then it just puts a T mark. So aside from that, it says that you have 5,000 Saurian credits. 1,400,000 Solarian. There, I will do this.
1,400,000. What?
Solarian. 1, 2, 4, 2,
Oh my god. Couple hundred thousand.
3.
For the low,
You
low
have-
price of 4 trillion, you can have this star
Uh,
crashed into this other star. Just because. Why else?
a 1.4 million.
Who's smoking a bowl in the back there?
God damn it.
Does sound like that.
Want to get high?
Wait, so how many Saurian credits does she have?
There you go. That's how many Saurian credits. There you go. You get one. I
All right.
know
So
the
this is our
irony.
current bank account.
That's Kelly's current bank account.
Oh Jesus.
I'm keeping track of all of ours. So,
Yeah, you all keep.
Mary, you
Right.
have 1,120 Saurian credits, 100 Solarian credits. Dave has 1,000.1 Saurian credits. I have 3,557 Saurian credits. Kelly has 13.599 trillion Mercurial credits. 1.4 million Solarian credits and 5,000 Saurian credits. Correct me if I'm wrong, Coffee.
Yeah, no, that's it.
All right, cool. There we go. I'm your accountant. I get 5% of all your earnings.
I'm good with that.
Now, what if I said you're gonna?
You're all
need
my
this
sugar
money?
babies.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
And what if I said you will need all this money?
Can we continue?
I don't want to continue after Coffee saying that.
Not at all.
You will need,
I'm
you will want, and you will have no trouble spending this money.
At some point in our.
I don't know. We have Dave.
He spent all of his money.
Maybe I'm
Upgrades to our
taking
ship,
a vow
or
of
just buy a
poverty
new
and
ship.
didn't know it.
Okay, so you guys wander over. You're over at the exchange. You finish all your things. You each have your own little cards now. They all have Saurian on it. You have a little bit of Solarian on one, and yeah, you all have your exchange rates.
You would think by now that they would be under one standard currency.
Yeah, this is what it's like when you travel in foreign countries. You're always just exchanging money back and forth. It gets ridiculous.
Friendly reminder, everybody. We're still on the same fucking planet.
Yeah.
But anywhere
And
on
if
Earth
we go
you
see
can
the
buy
dwarves,
drugs for
we're gonna have to
US
re-exchange money too.
And anywhere here, you could buy Solarian drugs with Solarian.
Wait. Guys, that's our new currency. Drugs.
Oh, roll a notice check. Someone who could actually succeed.
Alright, dibs.
Yeah, not me.
I lost my mouse. It's around here somewhere.
Good.
I lost my mouse. It's around here somewhere.
You found
Okay.
something.
You notice the other types of.
I was gambling.
What?
What?
You
He
did
rolled
gambling.
I need you to roll notice. I know it's a gamble rolling.
Oh, well, whatever.
However,
There you go. It's better. It's literally the same dice for me.
Oh, you get a +1. So
there it is.
maybe
You
it's a
notice that there's
+2
some
for some
other.
reason.
You notice that there's a listing of different types of currency types. Some of them that are listed says deep dark cred, EU cred, UE cred, blood tears, Mars tech, axle bucks, angel blood, plank tokens, metal beads, teeth exchange, and then the list just starts going on and on and on and on to unrecognizable terms that you can't associate with.
Right.
What?
Axle bucks.
Yeah, Axel bucks. So great. Axel has a home planet.
Yep.
No. Axel doesn't have a home planet. Axel is the home planet.
Axel's own damn bank account.
You guys want to go do some exploring around here?
Yes. Yes.
After seeing the design of the axle, I'm pretty sure they're not valued very high. One Solarian will probably get you like 14 trillion axle bucks.
I was gonna say one Solarian will purchase the entire planet. Oh shit.
What is the exchange rate on that one?
Nope.
Right.
Banking aside.
The axle bucks, it says that the exchange rate is nil, unavailable.
I turned. See, I told you.
Yep. How many others are unavailable?
Quite a few of them. The ones that do that says there's one currency available for angel blood, and most of them are plank tokens and metal beads and teeth and Solarian in the way of exchange. And the nearest you all could figure out is that plank tokens are vessel coins. Metal beads are dwarf coins, is what you're guessing.
And when
Just
we go
by
see
the
the dwarves,
symbolage.
we'll have
Take strings of anal beads with us.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my word. I want to go check
is
out
there
the
a
building
clothing
right
shop
here.
or
I want to check out the flaming building.
Well, you're on the other side of the flaming building. The flaming building is where the exchange is. All it, when you walk around the corner of it, there's an opened area where there's a bunch of little Saurian little bazaars and stuff like that, and the
All right.
exchange booth.
Well, that means I can pick up.
Oh, I am actually gonna
clothing.
run back to the taxi and put some more money onto it.
Okay, while you're doing that, what did you say, Mary?
I'm gonna go pick up some clothes. Well, actually, there isn't really clothes.
You're in the bazaar. You can do a notice check to see if anybody sells anything you like.
Come on, bring it up.
Lord.
No yawning. Not allowed.
Yeah, there's some nice, better fitting clothing that's got a little bit more cover edge. Feels natural on you.
I'm getting out of my spacesuit.
You get out of your suit of sorts and you put on some Saurian wear. It's very tight. There's not much to it. However, it feels very warm, and it's warming you at all the right places.
Okay. Thank you.
And your body just feels like it's able to handle the temperatures so much better now.
Okay. I am going to put my solar suit in my bag.
All right, you start to put your solar suit away. The lady hands out a tap and pay.
Cha-ching! Here you go.
It costs you 260
It's a lot.
Saurian.
What?
For your outfit, it costs 260 Saurian. Good thing someone gave you 1,000.
Jeez Louise. Even now people know why women don't like going shopping. Fuck shit. Expensive.
It fits nice.
Ow! Who cares?
Does anybody else want to get some clothes while they're there?
All right, so I'm at 800. All
And
right,
some
I'm
change.
done spending money. Damn it, this sucks. I get it and then it gone.
The lady's like pointing at some stuff over there, like shoes. We got the
I'm
latest
good.
in shoes, which like shoes too.
I'm good.
And she's like, I got a hand purse.
Nope, I'm good. Thank you. Very pretty, but thank you.
Roll me. What's the mental one? Roll me a resistance check with your smarts. But she succeeded her persuasion and getting you to stare at her stand. So I need you to defend yourself. Just get some interesting treatments. So roll me a smarts.
Ooh. I do well on this one.
You realize that she's hitting all the right buttons, and you're able to say, no, even though it's what I want.
Darn tootin'.
All right. What are Dave and Champ doing while this is going on?
He ran back. One ran back to the car. But
Yep.
money on
Kelly
it.
the replica ran back to the car.
Yeah, I'm running
by
back with
herself.
Kelly. I'm not leaving
Yeah,
Kelly
you
alone.
cannot leave her alone.
Gotcha. Dave, what do you do? Do you do any shopping since you're able to finally? Dave's not here.
Dave's not here, man.
Shin's probably dealing with something.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the car, how much money do you put on the car?
Ours permanently.
Ty?
Kidding.
Boss
Kidding.
Ty. Champ.
I'll put 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay,
Sorry, I
you
was
put 2 more hours. Gotcha. So
How
you
much is
put
that?
enough.
That'd be 8, right?
Yes.
I just want to see if somewhere around here there's like, you know,
It-
weapons.
It has an option to hit. It says max time.
How much is that?
And it says that for a low value, you could purchase all your time now for the entire 5 days.
5-day rental. That's only a
Yes.
I have a
$1,000.
feeling if we go back and the other car will be able to do other stuff.
I think so too. I think I'm good with just doing the time allotted.
I think for right now we're just gonna do the hour.
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah. I
Okay.
agree.
2 hours, and every 30 minutes, there's no commercials.
Oh shit.
Currently in its hacked condition. All right. Do you want to check out the other place, which is where the Oracle ran off to? Or do you want to go to the other Saurian map?
Oracle. Since she
Alright.
spoke of humans and Saurians working side by side.
Much like any Disney line, she has a long line that waits.
Yeah.
Do you all sit and wait in the line?
Thank you. Well, actually,
Yes.
instead of waiting, we could walk over to the other area.
Someone still has to wait in line.
We're not separating. 2 are gone.
No, I mean, like, you all finish doing that and you get back together. Do you go to the new area or do you wait in line? Or do you split the group and have someone wait in line so you could go to the other area and come back?
What do you guys think?
I think Dave just volunteered to wait in line for us.
Hmm.
All right. Dave's waiting in line. And you all go to the other area.
Yeah.
All right, you go out past the car and you go the other direction and you get to the other area. You come out right about on the back end of this area back here, and you're coming forward into this area. There's a lot of Saurians running around. Most of them seem to be sleeping in different mucks or whatnot in this area.
What kind of a fucking machine is that?
There's little
Yeah,
lizard bots that are going around skimming the pads.
Yeah, I'm taking off my shoes and rolling up my pants.
All right. Cool. You do so. You're,
What kind of
it
buildings
is-
around here?
you're walking through like everybody else, but unlike with you don't have scaly feet to ignore it. You feel all the rocks, you feel all the grading, you feel all the it's stepping in through a river rock the entire time. Think of it as like soft Legos.
I add
Yeah,
Would you
ow,
like me to
ow,
carry you?
ow,
Or,
ow.
can I please carry you? Or you jump on my back so it doesn't hurt your feet?
Are you strong enough to carry me?
I believe I am.
And my weapons?
You get over here.
Yeah,
wh-
apparently you are.
when you get over here, you pick up Kelly and you walk in here. There's a footpathing here and there's a footpathing here. Everything else looks uninteresting in the fact of they're going about their day. One place, the over here on the right, has signs posted. Come check out the museum on day 3.
What is it with day 3? I'm not
And
ready
that
for
is what the
Is
one
it
on the
ever-
right is.
fucking weeks. 3 weeks to get to day 3. 2 more Sundays before we get to day 3. Are you kidding me?
And when you get over here on this side, it says open day 2.
Right. Okay, so nothing interesting. Gotta. Boo. Alright. Oh.
You truck your way back, picking up Kelly, realizing that the other side of the town's just kind of not where the happening is.
No.
Right about this time, you get back to Dave. Dave's about a third from the front of the line. After trudging around for what felt like a few hours in the other location. And Dave has been left here standing in line for almost 5 hours.
So that puts us how many hours?
Oh, well, our taxi is then gone.
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say. I
no,
mean,
your
I-
taxi's not gone
Yeah, you just said.
because in that time, I'm going to state that one of you went back to the car, put another hour on it, came back, and kept looking around.
Okay.
So, I wasn't going to leave you high and dry. I was just saying how long it took. My next question is how much did you pay for hours and at that moment? Besides the 3. How many more hours did you want to spend?
You're at
Well,
this
let's go
location?
Let's go 5 hours.
Yeah.
Right, so you
Let's
put
get
5 more hours on it. And this is where I need someone to roll a notice check.
I will.
I was gonna say I did the last one. Don't look at me.
You don't notice shit. All right. Every time you try to give someone lore, they always fail. The story of my campaign: a bunch of paranoid people who can't solve their own agenda.
You need to tell me when it's lore shit, and I'll start
No.
rolling the notice.
No,
Because they
I'm not
always
doing it.
fail. Every time I've
I know.
yet to do a notice check for lore.
Yeah, the reason why there's so little lore is every fucking time you've all failed it.
Yeah, I haven't
Are
rolled
we-
a single time for lore.
Hey!
Are we really paranoid? And when nobody gives us actual answers, is that
That's the
paranoia?
problem it's like when I try to give you the comment that it's like, so you're all cherry picking your data. It's funny. I'm just laughing. The okay, so you get back to the thing. Was there anything you wanted to buy there, Shin? Now that we're back, there's a little Saurian market for clothing.
Sure.
All right.
Where's a military surplus?
Yeah, okay. Ain't military surplus.
That-
It's my little outfit you see me in now cost me 200.
and 60.
Don't worry about how much it costs. So if you need more money, just ask.
A meal is 80, but a single thing of clothing is 260.
Yep.
Yep.
No. A meal
260
that's been
stars.
tripled in cost twice costs 80.
Yes.
Mm.
You also were eating at a pretty decent place.
For us.
I give it 5
For
lizards
Mary.
for a
Or
rating.
no, not for Mary.
It's got a outside. It's got a 5 lizard rating.
Oh Jesus.
I bet. Well, if we were able to go to the dwarfs, I could be eating. I could eat there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If it
The
was-
so you finally get up to the front of the line, and y'all are about a customer away. There's a little Saurians with their that are up there, and she's doing like kind of like the Santa Claus thing with them, and letting them come up close and answering their questions. And some of them have a lot of questions, some of them only have a few. It's just waiting your turn. You all are gathered together. There, just before this all happened, though, did you buy clothes at the surplus clothes, military
Yeah,
style?
sure.
You said. All right. You find a pair that fits you pretty nice. It's about 135 saurians. They're kind of like a rugged lizardish boots that came with it, and it fits in all the right places. It doesn't like cover everything. It still leaves bare areas where your skin is tougher anyways, and it auto starts warming you and keeping your body regulated as it cinches down. But it does look a little bit more military compared to Mary's outfit.
So many pockets. This is great.
Oh yeah, no, it's like there's like plenty of pencil holder looking pockets and everything. Probably they're for clipping grenades and God knows what.
Yeah, that reminds me. We need to find a military store that sells weapons and that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, while I'm in there, is there anything else there?
So you based so there was stuff for clothing. That was about it. That you found of interest. You can we can reconvene on that after we get through the Oracle part.
All right, it's been 6 hours
All right.
at the front of the
So
line.
you did your shopping for your clothes. You got in line. They went off to do things. They came back. Let me see where that leaves you. Y'all have done so many things out of order.
Well,
Um,
what had happened was
she waves you all up as the other goes away, and she's rocking back and forth. And it's when you get up close, you realize that she's blind. The cataracts in her eyes is solid. And she looks in y'all's generation, generation, direction.
Yeah.
Wow.
General direction. It just merged into generation. Looks in your looks at you, and she waves over a Saurian and whispers something. And she gets up and she motions for you all to follow her. And the other Saurians start closing everything down around them and trimming off the line and everything. And the people that were behind you get turned away. And she welcomes you inside the building that's right next to her.
I turned to everybody. Yeah, this isn't ominous.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hungry, annoyed. Might as well get this thing over with. I head inside.
She slowly ambles forward and then turns and sits down. It's this open area, and she motions for everyone to sit down in front of her, and the doors and the recesses slide closed, and y'all are pretty much alone in this large open area room. It looks very ceremonial-ish.
Where are the doors according to where we are sitting? And
Oh,
am
directly
I?
behind you, and it's mostly just cloths that are closed. There's no that closed, just like curtains
Okay.
have been shut closed. You can
Yeah, I'm
still
still
see
gonna.
underneath of it the light to the outside.
No, I'm still sitting sideways so that I can look to my left and see the door.
Yes.
I don't want no surprises.
She sits down and she motions for y'all to sit down, and she just sits there rocking back and forth at the moment.
Well, I go sit down.
Yep, I'm sitting down.
Same. I'm sitting down.
I just
Hello.
take a knee with leaning on my halberd.
I've meant to ask is like, are people walking around with weapons too, or?
in this area? Yeah.
It's a good question. You might want to do a notice check the next time you're outside. Now that that's
Oh,
on
some
here.
biscuit. All right. Well,
I
hey.
told you before I was watching our surroundings.
I know that, but you're asking specific
Always.
questions that pertain to the situation. So I'll answer that when you all get back outside. It's kind of
All right.
like your favorite
Wait.
car is a Dodge and you buy a Jeep Cherokee. And next thing you know, all you can see on the road are the other Jeep Cherokee. It's not that you didn't notice them before. It's just now every single part of it is going to stand out more. So just roll with it.
Okay.
So
All right. Oracle.
she stepped back. She's like, it's been a while since a real one has been in my viewing.
Well, at least you're not an idiot.
You can't tell if she's staring at you or at something else because her
Oh,
eyes are
I know she was talking to me.
right. I meant like her general response when she talks,
Yeah.
she just keeps talking forward though.
Yeah. How did you even know?
I've been reborn so many times. I
Reborn?
barely remember the story for the little ones. We remembrancers are fewer each rebirth, and no new Saurians care to take up the mantle.
Why?
Am I the only real one left?
A real what?
Human or Solarian?
Who knows? You are the last one I've seen, and you're the in a long time, very long time.
What happened to the last one that you saw?
left with the rest of them.
Why'd they leave?
Oh, how do you say? Their memories. That's what they are now.
What happened to make them memorable?
If I could remember. I have told the story so many times. I could give you some light. When the kids grow, they accept the remembrance chips. Hopefully, their mind is grounded enough without death. And then we're able to carry on the stories. I'm afraid that we haven't been able to have a new remembrancer for the Saurians. Other species, they have remembrancers. The oldest remembrancer is Fungal Rod, the orc. He might still remember.
Where is he?
Meanwhile, there's a Saurian mating going on in the background.
Yeah.
Sounds painful.
What's going on in the background? Someone's having a new baby. um,
Are
sorry,
you
she
done?
pauses and she seems to trim off, trail off her sentence for the moment.
Can you tell us about this festival celebration?
The festival. Yes, today everyone visits. Tomorrow everyone spends the day working as the humans did in the city. Buying goods, selling goods, living out the humans as they once did, so that we can remember them. Then, the next day, we get judged, and the winners are regarded in the ceremony. Then, we bring out our human replicas, and we send them with the winners off to limbo. Then we depart.
The part where?
Well, some of us stay, the remembrancers stay. The orcs, they run the city. They are the oldest remembrancer.
That's day 5.
No, they run the city when no one's here because they have the oldest remembrancer. There are 5 of us carrying on the torch that come for the celebration. They're the orcs, the dwarves, the vessels, the saurians, and the zygosts of the 5th order. Some others tend to show up, but in general, we're the only ones still making this trek for the last 1,000, almost 2,000 years now. The remembrancers only began when did they begin? I don't remember.
Who all is judged on day 3?
Who all is what?
Judge.
Judged. Oh, dear. It's like everyone. Your entire visit is judged, and they call forth the winners.
As a winner, never actually gone.
Mm. You might want to ask the old one, fungal rot. I don't remember. You could find him in the square on day. You could find him on the square. Take the train to the arena. Start hearing her snore. Falls asleep in front of you. Then startles back awake. I'm sorry. You're still here.
Oh, I think that's our cue to leave.
What other questions do you have?
What exactly is nano?
I didn't hear you. What?
What's a nano?
What is a nano? Very small.
How
Charlie's
often
already
do
head towards the door.
how often do nano storms happen?
I'm gonna stop at the door and check to see if anybody's listening in on us.
No, it's just people walking by and everything. Nobody's stopping to listen in. There is a Saurian that's about a few steps ahead of the front entrance and is just kind of just posted there, like they're making sure.
Guard, keep away, bouncer.
Pretty much. The person that was whispering in her ear earlier.
Guarding. No, we're
I'm sorry, what was that question you asked me?
not sure if you knew anything about nano storms.
Oh, it comes every year. As long as I could remember. You know, there was a time that Saurians and humans, we shared the same world. I could smell the flowers. She's looking up and she's like lost in the memory of the smell of flower at the moment.
So Solarians took the flowers with them?
No. When we were, if I can remember, this is before my current time. Afraid I'll be the last. They
You know who
who?
I was gonna ask her, do you know who I was before?
No, dear. Do you?
No, that's the problem. I don't have any memories of before.
Oh, nor should you. You will never remember who you were. You'll just remember who you lived. And sometimes it's hard to remember it all. I think that's what happened to them. I wish I could remember the last day. It just seems like it was so long ago. And she trails off in thought.
Thank you for your time.
About this time, you start to see the guard coming in, and
I'm hopping up and I thank her for her time.
goes
and help
goes
you.
over to the lady, and you realize that it's not a guard; it's more like a caretaker, and it's trying to help her up and get her going. And she starts to cane her way out that you didn't notice she had until the other Saurian handed it to her. And the Saurians next door just keep going at it, breaking the mood. Ladies over here suffering from old everything, and there's just a young couple going meow, 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 in the background.
She's suffering all right.
She,
I
yeah.
get a nice bath. Don't quit.
Oh, that one. So she's almost out the door that she's being helped out, and she turns to you all, and she puts her hand on Kelly and says, I thought it was just a dream I was remembering. And she just walks on past, and you hear her whispering to her caretaker, I think today will be the day. And that's the last thing you hear. And they walk down the street.
Very ominous. Uh-oh. Oracle's about to bite the dust.
With that said, you guys can make it back to your taxi cab.
Oh,
We're-
good time.
I
But-
Are
need
you
someone
sure
to
you don't-
roll. Go ahead.
Oh,
I was gonna ask Champ, are you sure you don't want no clothes?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the bazaar for the Saurians. There's Saurian clothes there that are designed for Saurians that you can get an upscale, a more military. So basically, it's designed for
I
the
look for
Saurian
the
in mind.
cheapest Saurian outfit.
Oh, God. You find it.
It's a potato
it's
sack.
it's very
Yep.
scantily clad, and it's only got like spaghetti straps.
Okay, next step up.
Oh, okay.
I'm going from the cheapest to the most expensive, and I will eventually find something.
You find
I'm gonna
something.
look for like a scholar's outfit for him.
After a little bit of searching,
Hold on.
you
How
find
much does the
something-
spaghetti straps cost? I want to see this. No, I'm curious, because if we're going from spaghetti straps and it's going to be like 50 Saurian, and then it's going to be like 60 Saurian for like a regular piece of clothing, right? Like, I don't even care. I'm just going to go with the spaghetti straps. How much does it cost? Come on, Gavi. Hit me with it. Hit me. Come on. 100 Saurian.
I'm
I already know it.
Let's see.
1 trillion Saurian later.
So actually, all it is just bondage rope.
Just
Pretty
bondage
much.
rope.
Yeah, you've just
Oh.
been looking at what most would consider
It's a
bondage rope. You
Speedo.
thought it was an outfit. It's not. It's just tape.
It's just tape. Oh my god.
It's just tape. Like only once I could tape myself up. You find some aside from the spaghetti clad that yes, it's 40 Saurian for it.
Oh my
About
god.
about 56 Saurian.
All right, seeing
It's the
that,
next
I just
step
put it
up.
down and I don't even bother looking for stuff. I'm like, I'm good.
It's
I don't even-
40
I'm gonna
Saurian.
look for something like a scholar outfit or something that I think would look good on him.
Aside from the
And
spaghetti
Mary,
straps,
can you
I
help
don't
me
know if you
pick
can
out?
beat
And
that.
Dave, help me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you see what I got.
He's over there
Yeah,
seriously considering it. He's trying it on. Well, you find a nice scholar, a nice one that's got a data pad hookup and it's got a spare battery in it, and it can hook it up into recharging whatever device it is. And it runs about 310.
Done.
Yeah, done.
Done.
Um,
Oh, I'm trying not to spend money, guys. Holy
It's a trench coat. You know those ones where the guy like opens it and he's got all the watches on the inside.
Yeah.
It's just, that's
no,
what
no. So he opens it and he's got a white shirt,
Well,
and
it's
black
like,
jeans, and it's got shades. He pulls it out, he puts it on.
Michelangelo, Ninja Turtle.
He opens the left side and it's got a giant red pill, and he opens the right side, it's got a giant blue pill.
Yeah, you're catching on.
Yep.
It's got a red plug and a blue plug.
but
He
no
shut
pants.
Blue down.
Yeah, and the pants are assless.
Oh, geez. Well, he's got that blue tail.
And they're not really pants; they're actually cut off assless versions. So it's more like short,
Alright, anyways.
like jean skort.
Daisy Dukes.
Yes, it's male Daisy Dukes with the ass cut out.
We wonder why we have cut most of this out.
Well, that's
Yeah,
what he
I
was
bought it for
trying
him.
on. That's what he was trying on, though, with the spaghetti top.
Are you
Got a little
guys sure
part
you don't
with-
want a couple of outfits?
But yeah.
And while you're in the middle of trying on your outfit with the spaghetti strap top and the Daisy Dukes, they walk up with a scholar's outfit for you.
I'm just kind of
It's got
keeping
an
my
extra
eyeballs peeled.
battery. It's got a battery storage. Hook up your data pad.
I am keeping my eyes
Some
peeled,
chaps.
looking around. So,
All right.
my eyes peeled, looking around. Notice anything new or different?
Yes, you
The
do. Yes, you do. You've noticed that for the time that it should be, it hasn't gotten dark yet.
What?
And then you remember, that's right, the sky is a virtual sky right now because the nanoswarm is underneath the virtual sky.
Well, the nanos are above the virtual sky.
Correct.
I'm gonna ask this merchant that we're buying this stuff from if there's some place that sells weapons around here.
Looks bright-eyed and looks at you and like, tomorrow.
What about tomorrow?
Oh, gotcha.
Tomorrow, the Solarian market is full of weapons.
And where is that located?
Tomorrow, go to the tech
Here?
district. No,
Thank you.
tomorrow, go to the tech district. Shop to your
Tomorrow we
heart's
go-
content. Ships, guns, everything. just like the humans.
What kind of currency is used there?
Oh, we keep it very traditional. We go straight into Solarian when we step into the city. Habitats use Habitatal, and then from there, Solarian. It's the least we can do.
Yeah. Okay.
Turns over to Champ. Your replica is really good.
We try.
I'm sorry. Who is saying this to me?
The the merchant that he just talked to, that was in the middle of you getting the spaghetti straps from.
Got you. I go. I'm quite sorry. What do you mean by good?
Well, it talks and looks just like what we all imagine a human would be.
Yes, it's because technological advances. I'm able to almost imperfectly replicate a human. It's quite difficult. Is the process. Long story short, this is about as close as technology can get today. The senses, the touch, the smell, it has all of that. In fact, the intellectual, this is actually smarter than any normal human. It can compute any amount of information at any given time, quite relatively fast, in fact.
Ooh. Well, I don't know what to say about that. That's all over the data slate.
Yes, it
You
cost me
know what?
several trillion in Solarian in order to acquire the materials. Quite expensive.
I bet. Did you say trillion?
Yes.
How much above a million is that?
Multiplied it by 1,000. Yes.
Oh,
Yes, after this
you should
creation,
see
I am.
Fungal Rock.
After this creation, I'm considerably broke, though. It's sad to say.
You should go to Fungal Rock tomorrow before the tech thing. The remembrances are going to speak and do the grand opening.
I'm
And
sorry.
then everybody
The
goes.
fungal what? Kelly, come here and write this down, please.
Fungal Rod. It's the oldest remembrancer. He's an orc. He doesn't talk or move. He's just a giant thing these days. We call him fungal rot because, well, kind of smells like fungal rot. You see, when
Oh, it's right.
orcs get real old, they stop moving.
Ew.
But yes, you should visit the oldest remembrancer of the humans. Well, I gotta close shop. It's almost nightfall. Time to get some rest. You should go back too.
Yes, of course, and thank you. And I bid him a farewell. And I leave.
You see a lot of the Saurians going into their shelters and all this stuff, even though it's bright ass day in the sky. Yeah. And as far as y'all can realize that it would be what? It's been 6, 7, 8 hours after 6 p.m. So it's 2 a.m. in the morning.
Just kind of turn to Kelly and I go, "It's getting
Oh, day two.
ridiculous."
Oh wait, it doesn't switch to day 2 until 6 a.m.
Correct.
At least tomorrow is the shopping day.
So maybe we could go back and rest until just.
I'm kind of more scared than ever now.
I'm gonna go huddle in our ship.
There's a few places that are the swords are like, would you like to come stay and visit? Only X amount of Solarians and stuff like that. As you're starting to walk out, it's the same place that offered you a place to eat. I believe Mary said no, thank you. I couldn't. What's everybody else? Anybody have some last minute things that you would like to do before we wrap up tonight?
Not that I can think of.
What other kind of shops were down by that first money exchanger with the orc? Was there any other shops?
Nothing really, because the time has been dragging on, and a lot of them are closed.
Oh well, it's 2 a.m. in the morning, so yeah.
Yes, and that's what I was trying to let you all in. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. Where do you guys want to sleep for the duration?
I'm going back to the ship.
Yep.
Everybody's head back to the ship. Cool. You head back to the ship. You get back. You get back to the other rent-a-craft place. You park it. You have a few moments if you'd like to go see the differences.
Yeah, I want to go see the differences in the other car.
You start walking over to it, and it says on the side of it, ad free. And now you know why it's more expensive.
I'm kind of hoping that we can pick other destinations besides just the 2 habitats.
I guess you'll have to find out tomorrow, the next weekend. Then you all make it back to the landing zone area.
Our kiosk netted us.
I'll give you all that stuff next adventure. I'll tell you all the answer to that, because I'm just gonna do a 24-hour. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be simple. You also fixed it, so it's 24 hours is going to net you 24 Saurian.
Okay.
So between now and next session, we're just gonna say you netted 24 Saurian dollars. Wait, is that correct? I don't think the math is off. It's probably 2.4, but I'll look at it later. All right. Block is there. The burn hole behind him with the gun shot is there, and off to the left, and you all exit from the garage area on the right here. You're coming from over here. You see large ass trains and more city down to the south, which you can explore to, next session. And you head back to your ship. Unless there's something that you want to go ask Block, who's still sitting there.
I'm looking for any vending machines.
The vending machines that you see actually turned off. And Block is over there shutting down his little booth because it's hitting 2 a.m. And you see him walking from vending machine to vending machine, turning them all off. What
Okay.
you probably could catch him in a minute. Catch him for a second. What were you trying to grab? Like you could
Something to
get one
eat.
purchase in. Ah, something to eat.
Yeah.
You get over there. There looks like something that's edible from a vending machine, and it takes teeth. It's got a little pink monster in a box that's sitting right there, which looks like it's accepting teeth.
Yeah, I have no clue what it is. I'm just going back to the ship.
Like, I'm hungry. I just don't know how to fucking operate that thing. Ooh, I'll get you later. Got it.
Yeah, I'm just going back to the ship, find something to eat there, and be pissed off about it.
You get back to the ship. You bring the food from the Saurian place, and you put it in the replicator, and you using your roll common knowledge. See how well you operate a microwave.
No,
Oh,
I'm too pissed off about it. I'm just hitting buttons.
Yeah, so you put it in there and you set it for 30 minutes to microwave pretty much, and you walk away. And nobody knows and people walk by not thinking
oh my
twice.
god. You suck at this.
The smell that it creates
Oh,
around
it's
18 minutes smells pleasing to the rest of the Saurians, but until it starts wafting down the hall of acrid odor of burning meat inside of a microwave.
Somebody go get
Done.
that out of there.
I'm done. I'm done.
Go get it.
For
I'm
all
going
the
to
money
bed.
you're worth. Like,
Go get it.
you miserably go back to your little room that you're calling a room, and you open one of the MREs, and you just whimper inside, and with the fact that you at least have food.
Oh. Oh, this is awful. Can't I make food?
And that is how we will end today's session.
All the money in the
Pull-
fucking world, and I can't even get something to eat.